globe, guys. My camera is stuck in the globe. There, I'm free. Oh, I don't think I am.
You heard it here first, everybody. He's stuck in the globe.
That puts flat earthers.
Whoa.
Oh, no, I'm not going to finish that.
No, you might as well.
Have you
No,
seen
because I
that
didn't
one?
actually have
Have you seen that one
finished.
picture of the flat Earth, which is my favorite one ever, where it's the ice wall, but then past the ice wall is just a globe of made entirely of snow. It's just like the Earth, and then everything else is just ice. It's like, yes, flat Earth. Wait a minute.
Anyway,
The Flat Earth Society, members all around the globe. Wait a minute.
exactly. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to the Dawn Seekers.
Was that on stream by any chance?
Yes, it was.
Excellent.
That was on stream. I am here now. Just a notice from before I do this quick sound test, because just a general notice. Sudz is ill. Oh no, he's caught the plague.
That's you.
Yeah, so he's caught the plague. So if he does sound a bit sniffy, snotty, or whatever, leave him be. He's fine. He'll recover somehow. Worst case scenario, we have a spokesperson called Harlan who's willing to do a Malcom voice. You do not need to present it because it's in dire needs that it'll come up. Do not worry.
Don't.
His
what's
interpreter,
my
as it
Malcolm
were.
voice?
I don't know.
I think
That's
it's
why
just-
I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna ask.
Okay.
I've also just remembered I need to prepare something real quick.
So it's quick. We gotta workshop this.
Okay, that should be the right size. Yes,
Irish.
works for me.
Irish.
Irish.
Elsyan, you've got to kill the fucking bastard.
Fucking hell. Getting Harlan control of any character that has control of any character of mine is going to end badly.
Now, before any of you start panicking about this is for Sudz.
no.
This is for Sudz and Simon.
Runes.
But I know what Sudz and
feet.
Simon are going to do. And
Okay.
this is
Simon, these are yours. Suds, those are yours. Put them back once you're done with them. Actually, no, I'll put them back once you're done with them. All will be revealed shortly. And also, Infernal, do you want me to copy things across so that you can create a list of initiative when it rolls around? Okay, sure. So you'll need that. You'll only need one of them because they all go together. And then you'll need your party. Which I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to remove Featherwing from that, because stuff that. And I'm also going to remove Felipe, but I'm going to bring Big Felipe down, just in case.
Big Felipe theory.
Just in case.
Flip it, theory.
Yeah, just in case. And I'm going to have the dwarves go together as well. So it's relevant. So there you go, Infernal. There's your initiative order to use when it rolls around. Just use these tiles.
No, what is happening?
I don't know, but it's your fault. It's stacked nicely. It's pretty. Because you loaded in last because you decided you're going to be late, you might have a different view. So everybody else has a pretty view. Anyway. Yes, so we are here. Hello, welcome to the Dawn Seekers. Usual announcements. Thank you. Oh, I need to do my roll call first. I'm here with Sudz,
Hello.
Harlan,
Hello.
Sam,
hello.
Simon,
Hello.
Infernal,
Hello.
and Will.
Hello.
Yes, regular Sunday D&D as usual. Usual announcements. Get through these really quickly because we've got a big combat ahead of us. If you couldn't already tell.
Nothing usual about this.
Yep.
This is a combat will take the better part of 4 episodes.
Exactly. Thanks to Nosa for the artwork put through. Some of you may recognize this. If you do not worry, it won't come up for like another 20 sessions. So thank you to Zenosa for the artwork done. I am currently focusing on getting the character pictures pumped out for episode 50, which will be in... It won't be in 6 weeks, let's be honest, because you guys have... we have Christmas in between then, so... And other probably holiday stuff. So
Wait,
people
we're allowed to go see our families?
You aren't.
Oh.
Yes.
Never again.
Your family has to come and see you. They just abduct you. That's how it works.
That happened once. Maybe
You're
twice.
gonna
Now it
allow-
has
I got
become
abducted
your
by my
You're
friend.
gonna allow his family to come to your dungeon?
If they want to
Dungeons
come,
are
if they want to come to
definitely-
Dungeons and Dragons, I can make like 4 more Elsyans for them to play. So,
Elsyan would end up killing other Elsyans because there's only one Elsyan.
that's actually a great character campaign concept. One shot, everybody is Elsyan. Fight.
Don't get Elsyan. Don't get Elsyan with an E confused with Elsyan with an A.
And then there's
Oh yes, there will be many ways we spell Elsyan, and they're all slightly different.
Not as bad as his
and
mother
then there's
Belzian or his
Malcolm
sister
Elsyan, who's just like,
Kelsyan.
I like Elsyan.
Okay,
I'm
don't
not killing any
stop.
of them.
All right.
Talking
Let's
about my
get
family.
these intros out of the way first. Then you can talk.
No.
So, thank
This
to
is
Tabletop
impossible.
Audio for the service you provide. Recently, I've had to clear my browser cache, so that means I lost all of my sound pads, but I remade them, and now one of them just has Drunken Sailor on. It is literally just Drunken Sailor, but that's fine.
I hate you.
Everybody does, but it's great. Also, for those of you who are paranoid, so Sasha, Bhold, and Malcom, go ahead and roll your dice now to get rid of all those bad rolls.
Haha!
Because I know you're
Yeah.
paranoid, and it's going to end up being a natural 20, and you guys are going to complain about it. But you know what? This happened.
There's a 19.
Wow, Harlan.
18 or 19.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, let's see how badly this
Yep,
goes.
because you guys like to be paranoid. So, thank you to Tabletop Audio for that. Also, thank you to Dungeon Pair Studio for allowing me to make a simple map like this. It's very simple. It is a
Crazy.
simple stone floor and a bunch of big pillars. Job done. I know, it's very technical. I might need to share this map with you and show you how to make it.
This one. Oh, I don't think I can make this, Chris.
No, I know.
I think I'd struggle greatly.
I know. Thank you to Incarnate for allowing me to make maps like this. And BT is okay. I mean, I did have one disconnect, and thankfully it was earlier and not now. But this is a relatively big but. It
Wait,
came
wait,
back
5,
after 2 weeks.
4.
So
3, 2.
no,
Wow.
it'll disconnect at 58 minutes past. So yeah.
What are all these things?
You will know in a minute, and that's actually a good point because I will explain that. So before I get into the intro, we have some people here known as Simon and Sudz, who'll be playing a
Who are
role
these
known
people?
as the Monster Wrangler.
I do not know.
Now,
these
for
people.
those of you who know what that term means, that means that they're going to be. For those of you who know what it means, you don't need me to explain. But for those who don't, that means they're going to be playing. They're going to be moving the monsters and then marking them if they need to attack. And that means that I don't have to move 10 billion tiles. They can move all these tiny shadow things, and I will give them instructions as to how they go about doing that. I'm going to remove Featherwing from this combat because Featherwing isn't going to do anything. Just get that tiny tile out of the way now.
No.
So, effectively that means that I am putting the trust in my players that they will move the tiles appropriately, and they will follow the general commands. These may include things such as move to your nearest target and attack, or go for a specific target where applicable. Focus fire the weakest, or perceived weakest, and then I will put them in ascending or descending order, so on and so forth.
Let's be honest, we all know they're all gonna attack the Hold.
They're going to, from the beginning, they're going to just attack whatever they can. So, so they're Monster Wranglers, which is what those tiles are for, and then I'll be moving these back to the side, which they can then use as a pile to put back on these to help them out with that. So yeah, and if you ever run out of them, I'll just copy and paste a one down here just in case you ever run out because I accidentally delete them rather than move them over to the side because I'm like that. So, I believe that is everything, so I will get through our intro and then we will get into the thick of things. Last session, our party of adventurers. Sasha, Queglod, Elsyan, Bhold, Malcom and Ghaakt finished their conversation with Maverick, deciding to act against the darkness below that plagued the dwarves and Maverick from allowing them to get metals and minerals, helping them to survive. While biding their time with Malcom and Bhold drawing circles around the cavern to keep the goblins occupied, Sasha spent 10 hours using the power of her Fabricate and her Artisan's Blessing, as well as her techniques within the Solar Forge to melt, bend, and set the dragon scales into plates that would form her new armor. With a little bit of difficulty and a critical decision to buy new ingredients, Sasha finished her new red dragon scale plate armor. With this new set of armor and a renewed strength around the party, they set out to deal with this darkness below, receiving the help of 2 of the guards along the way and the overall support of what remained of the dwarves of the Gilded Halls. With a little investigation and the understanding that their minds were being messed with by the party met Prill, Queglod's father. with some had conversations about the shadows and the surrounding area. Before the shadows retreated, the party saw it, the creatures they would be fighting. 5 large tar-black worm-like creatures. Long outstretched bird-like legs and claws, along with a singular circular eye that occupies the end of the worm-like body. This, for example. As they prepared for battle, the party sees more shadows forming in the darkness, Queglod being the only one grasping the true force they are against. So, as you are all aware, I hope, with the exception of Infernal, because it doesn't matter for you.
Where was it?
Yeah, exactly. You guys get one action or bonus action which you can take at the beginning of combat, which cannot enforce an attack roll or a DC, doing damage or a negative effect to any targets, as there are no targets within your area. If you wish to do any self-preserving buffs or apply any magic now, that works. As you're all preparing this, Malcom lifts up Lighthouse, invoking the daylight within Lighthouse itself. Excuse me. Lighthouse bursts into radiance before swiftly you watch a shadow crawls from the ground, sweeping up and circling around the top of Lighthouse, snuffing out the power before the shadows slowly fade. The torches around you the torches in the drift globes seem unaffected by this, as they are currently only working a very thin, basic light. But the daylight from Lighthouse was snuffed out. So that's the one use of daylight that Lighthouse has that has now been used. So, with this combat now before us.
Have we already rolled initiative?
No, because this is the preparing phase. So you guys can perform one action of your choice. This includes a movement where you may do something. Now, I believe, Malcom, you have already used your daylight, so that used yours. The 2 guards have nothing to do. They're going to get into position. Sasha, you said you already had an idea of what you wanted.
Yes, but unfortunately that changed after our talk. So I'm instead going to cast the 1st level spell, Shield of Faith, on Bhold.
Okay. Bhold, you have +2 AC. Mark that down as you're concentrating. I will get you your appropriate concentration token. Oh, that was Ego Whip.
Do I just add +2 to the...
Just tell whenever I ask you what your DC or AC is, just add +2. So that should be what, 20 now?
19.
19. Okay. I'll try and keep that in mind.
That may disappear as soon as I need to use another spell. So
Queglod,
use it wisely.
what did you want to do?
I wanted to expand Felipe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need him.
So, Felipe becomes Swole, in which case this is going to be cut back 5 feet.
Cool.
And you are now riding Felipe.
Nice.
Or you could not be riding Felipe, that's your choice.
No, I'll ride that for now.
Okay.
Uh,
And Felipe won't be able to move
Raging is a bonus
until it's your turn, but Felipe is currently hovering off the ground, just so you know.
Raging is a bonus action, correct?
Raging is a bonus action. You can do it, and I will say it won't fade until your following turn because you're using it during the preparing phase.
Okay. Potion of Growth is my action. Rage is my bonus
Oh,
action.
you can only do an action or a bonus action, sorry.
Ah,
It's one or the other, okay.
Yeah, one or the other.
fuck.
What would you want to do? If you do Potion of Growth, I'll move Aurum out the way. While you're doing that, Ghaakt, what did you want to do?
Time to glamour up.
Okay, so everybody, so expend 1 Bardic Inspiration. Everybody, what targets are you choosing? You get your Charisma modifier, I believe?
Yes, I believe
So
that's
4 or 5.
there we go. Charisma modifier
4.
is 7.
No, that's with the proficiency, so that's 4.
Wait, right, yeah.
So 4 targets of your choice, excluding yourself, can be given temporary hit points, and I will tell
what's
you
my
now they won't work on
inspirations?
Felipe.
where
And
are
the
my
other
inspirations
effects won't
going?
be useful, just because of the way it's used.
Yeah.
What is
mean-
the other effect?
You just get to move away from an enemy for free.
It uses your reaction.
Upon reaction.
Yeah, but we're starting combat, so this would technically be out.
Okay,
of order, so...
my character
And-
sheet
and
appears to
also
be
there's-
frozen.
that's not good.
Who wants it? Who wants 4 extra? Who wants the extra one?
Should be 8 temporary hit points, 4 targets.
8 temporary hit points for 4 people. Come and get it.
Hello.
I'm pushing. Behold needs more as much health as we can give him.
True.
Don't they drain his strength?
I mean, the shadows do. These big fuckers here.
I don't know what the
We
fuck
don't
that
We
know.
is.
have no information about them.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, so Queglod, do you know these are... You know this to be a Demon of Enmity, which I believe I specified last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What that means is that these creatures like to mess with your mind. They are innate psionic creatures.
Okay,
And-
Elsyan, you're up.
And these creatures typically are extremely dangerous and deceptive. You don't know the extent of their powers, you've only encountered them once. It might not be the same one, but you know that one of these was the original killer of Chronicle,
Boy.
which is why you recognize it.
Oh, okay then.
You know, the initial before he became.
During this as well, just so you're aware, Sudz just asked because he was, because obviously his daylight got cancelled, so he's handing a potion of growth to Sasha.
Excellent.
Oh, Sasha, let's grow!
Clash of the Titans. Perfect.
Big
just
bloody
to check, everyone.
We can now run together.
Let's
fly
Let
to
us
the wind.
grow!
Just to check, what, Sasha? Or Queglod?
Does anyone have a plan? I assume
No.
you have something, Harlan.
I
normally have a
sort
plan.
Sort of.
All I've really got so far is start off with low-level spells, because Chris has been hinting at counterspell so much. He's outright stated it, so, you know.
I've stated
Cool.
that you guys need counterspell.
Yeah. No,
Well-
you well, yes. You
No,
said
I
you
said
need-
that I
we
said
need
that this is
counterspell is what he said.
what I've said on so many occasions for the past 5 to 10 sessions. I have said, since they've been able to get access to 3rd level spells, I've said you guys should get counterspell. You have a bard and you have a Queglod who can both learn counterspell. Not so efficient on Queglod, but still efficient on Ghaakt. And I've said this, and they've ignored me, and so now they may reap the...
I may have
pains
not
of
heard
that.
about the part. I would definitely change my second spell slot for that.
Well, you got to wait till level 8 for that, and you've just leveled up, so have fun.
Why did no
anyway.
one say anything?
I mean,
Because we thought you knew, because Chris was saying
No.
it.
anyway,
Anyway.
to answer Simon's question, I've got a vague idea of let's just focus fire one of these and go one of the big worm
You already
things
know Behold's plan.
and go
Mhm.
one by
Wait
one.
until you die.
Because
So
if
do
if
we
separate our
have-
damage? Then it's just
So-
gonna leave more damage.
Do we have a plan for the Horde, is really what I'm asking.
Oh, if as long as these things can't stop me from doing my spell, I can just sort of make an area of their dead.
If you can group them up, I can do psychic.
Do keep in
Psychic
mind
Blast,
there's
which is a
more of
6
them.
cone.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like as soon as they enter it, they will take damage, and at the very least, they'll be very weak by the time if they actually
Okay.
get to us.
And
If
I've
I can
got a bit of
if I
area
can
as well.
activate it.
How long does it last?
Up to 10 minutes. So basically, I need to, and I've got bonuses to my concentration. So I'm
Okay.
So, with going back to it, Ghaakt, with your 4 targets, who are you going to choose, or who wants it?
Who won it?
Felipe can't benefit from it because he already has too many temporary hit points for it to stack.
okay. My push forwards would be Elsyan, Behold, one of the spellcasters, at least one of the spellcasters, and maybe me if you want to. But I'm probably good at either way.
Can Arachne and Aurum benefit from it?
I can do Arachne and Orm. I did it before.
Okay. That might be a thing to note, just because they're quite powerful, but
So,
not,
who
not the most
so who are we
Will it
targeting?
be?
here?
Just clearly state who it's gonna be. I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think one of them has to be Elsyan.
So Elsyan
I think
gets
that's a really
one.
good plan.
Elsyan gets 1.
Behold.
Behold.
Behold will get the next one. Who? 2 left. Get them before they're gone. First come, first serve, folks.
I vote Arachne.
1 for the spider.
1 for Arachne.
Your spider gets us killed.
say give the last one to Sasha then.
Yeah, I think
Last one goes to Sasha.
Go
Yay.
for
He said
the
I
more tanky
voted.
creature.
I mean,
So, Sasha,
Honestly, I'd have supported you on that, Ursa.
Sasha, Arachne, Elsyan, and Bhold. You're all inspired by this as you see Ghaakt's form change, various shining feathers appearing from his form, as well as the glistening form of his body. You now have 8 temporary hit points to add on to your usual HP.
That's- Thank God, I need all the hit points I can get.
Elsyan, what would you like to do?
Well, one thing. Now, Elsyan just wouldn't know that these are Actually, would I know that these are heavily psionic creatures? Would I be able to sense that?
Yes. From what Sasha said with this creature messing with your mind, you imagine this thing probably has some form of psionics
Okay,
or
so I am going to be
mental
activating my
messing ability.
I'm going to be. What did we say about changing focuses? Was that just a thing that I could just do?
That's a bonus action, but I'll say that you can change it, seeing as you've had multiple times to willingly change it from what you had it as.
Okay. So I'm going to change it to the Intellect Fortress one, which gives me resistance to psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to be. Oh, let's just make it. Because I did have a plan, then it changed because of that. Okay, I am also going to be activating Danger Sight, which is you create a psychic model of reality, yada yada yada. I can't be surprised. Attack rolls against you can't gain advantage, and you gain a +10 to initiative.
Okay, cool. So you have that active. And Bhold, did you decide on what you were going to do?
I am going to
Get big or get angry.
get big.
That's 5 sides.
Then get angry.
Just going to copy the small form of you over here.
Okay.
Oh,
that will
also
last 1
remember
hour.
you can
Yeah, I have
get
advantage.
advantage on your initiative. Yeah.
I fucking wrote it down in like 10 places.
So,
Literally have a note on my PC. Advantage on.
alright, so now we begin. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Alright, I gotta get this initiative order up. There's a lot of things to roll for.
Come on, Sasha, be as inspiring as
So-
always.
Yes, 19.
Oh no, it fell into your cloud, Chris.
20. I'll be
Right,
back in a
I'm
sec,
on-
guys.
I'm
Just
on
grabbing
30.
food. I'm a 28,
Holy
by the
shit!
way.
It's actually a number above 10.
Let's
15.
see. It's based on
Oh, well
dex, right? Yeah.
I also have a 14.
That's 23, baby.
Ooh. 23, baby.
I'm so fast.
So what are you guys at? Can you retell me your initiatives?
15 for me.
23.
13 for me.
6 for me.
Okay, hold on.
6.
I need to roll for my guys yet. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, they have
let's-
Okay, so you got
Sam, what is
that.
yours?
He said he'd be right back, so...
Oh, I think he's at 28, so that's above Will.
And you get...
What's Arachne's?
Wait, why did the music
Arachne
change?
is 19.
Why did the music change? That's supposed to be set on loop. Go.
Oram
Oram?
is 14.
14, so that's where I am.
Oh, I forgot that guy had that. Okay, so 25 to 20.
I think Will and Sam.
Me,
Elsyan with 28.
and then me with 23.
You were 23. Okay, good rolls. 20 to 15.
Arachne.
19 for Arachne.
Okay.
Need
Okay.
to
I
roll
got
for
it.
dwarves.
Sasha,
I got a 15.
15.
This is the highest I've ever rolled on an
Roll
initiative.
for the dwarves.
Yes, that's actually a good point. I need to roll for the dwarves. They are going at the same time, so I will quickly put them in. Dwarves. They got a natural 1.
Oh, well, they're below me.
Oh,
yeah,
they're gonna die.
their total initiative is 2. So but yeah, they're not having a good time. That's good to know.
And here we thought we were getting the best they had to offer.
They are the best. It's just natural 1.
Oh,
It's natural
boy.
1. They're caught off guard. So who's next in initiative? Behold and Aurum.
14, so that's
14.
14.
I'm
both.
at 13.
Queglod's 13, and Malcom
6.
6. Okay, a good even curve. Now I need to order it.
50,000 fucking, what do you call them?
imagine putting
things appear.
imagine putting a different one for every single one in here.
What is Arachne's Dex mod?
Arachne?
Never want to hear that, by the way.
3.
I'm back.
3. Okay. Okay. She's there.
Great. The big things rolled a 19 also.
Sasha, I don't even need to ask what your Dex mod is.
Beyond low.
Or and Behold,
The answer is-
or order. Actually, no. You guys can go at the same time, so you guys can choose who wants to go first out of you two. And Queglod goes.
You did
there.
get my 28, yeah.
Yep.
Gus.
Got it. You're at the top of the initiative.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise. So, top of
Whoever
the
would have
initiative comes
thought?
round, the smoke clears, and you watch as these 3 forms are currently nearby to you all. The rest of you watched as the 2 other forms like dart into the darkness above. Queglod, you can see coiling around and clinging onto the pillars, looking around are these 2 other ones. They're currently watching and waiting, smoke still billowing off of them.
Okay, I'll probably yell that on my turn then.
Okay, so Elsyan, you are first up.
This is gonna hurt because these guys almost are undoubtedly sound like creatures that have resistance to psychic damage.
Seemingly, yes, of some kind. I don't know why I'm rolling. Put those back.
These guys we can't see, right? The two.
But
Yes,
yeah,
my
they're
box
too
is line
high
of
up.
sight, and the only things I can
Yeah,
see,
we can't see these guys,
as I
right?
can tell.
They're in the darkness, right?
Yeah.
The 2 above are in darkness. If you wish to attack them, you will have disadvantage and they will have 3/4 cover. Anything that would ignore 3/4 cover and requires a save requires line of sight, so it won't work. So effectively these guys have +5 to their AC and you have disadvantage, so just thought I'd point that out.
So good luck.
Yeah. Assuming this guy had a base AC of 15, that's still a 20 to try and hit. And behold,
Quite-
you aren't within reach. Even if you jump.
Question.
Yeah, don't worry. I've noticed. I've counted all the 10 feet.
Question: because Queggles can see through magical darkness, can Queggles? hit
Yes,
them?
Queglod has complete view of these guys. However, there seems
Yeah,
to be a
I can
mist
fine.
around them still, which might interfere, but you're not entirely sure yet.
Anyway, we should focus fire on one of these and go at them one by one. The
So-
horde we can deal with as and when it comes.
Yes. I'll tell you when those
So-
get inserted in.
So, which one should we go for first, guys? Red, blue, or green?
I'm saying blue or green.
I can't get to
My vote is green, but
I can move. Is Philippe offline?
He's
Or
hovering.
is he on the ground?
Just who should we go for? Just pick a color. Someone, just say one of those.
Green.
I prefer red.
green. I vote
Green.
for.
Okay, we're going for green. Just double checking.
Go for green.
Like
Chris?
Infernal, you should be able to go around Felipe to at least get a hit.
I can go under Philippe if she takes off.
Yeah.
Actually, she
I
goes
can
after me,
see
so
green,
have to
can't
go
I?
around.
Queglod is unfortunately lower on the initiative, so it's not going to be
Behold,
possible
do a
for you to
flying,
that.
do a flying cross
Yeah,
chop.
you should have enough movement to go around. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If
I
you were
just didn't want to go here so I can get surrounded.
Can I do my turn?
That's fair.
So yeah, you can go your turn. Go ahead, Elsyan.
Now, Chris, can I see green?
Yes.
Thank you. And I will be doing be going for. I know they're probably resistant to psychic damage, but let's see how much that just actually hinders me. I'm going to be doing. Double checking. What's the save? Hammer of Inquisition for 6 psi points.
Okay, that's a big
On the green.
burst.
It's a
That's
big
massive. I
burst.
want to see what happens to them. This has been
Okay.
testing the waters a bit.
That's fair.
Other than psychic creatures, we don't actually know too much about them.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fair. So,
Get that.
they do not have advantage to this. No, they don't have
It's
advantage.
also a wisdom saving throw. I'll be testing their intelligence later after.
Oh no, wisdom saving throw is what they have disadvantage on after the Hammer of Inquisition.
Oh yeah.
So, intelligence saving throw. That comes to a total of That would be 12.
12. That does not make my DC.
Okay. So,
Mine's 15.
So 60, 10. 28
28
damage.
Oh,
Nice.
that sucks. For the amount of damage I've been able to put out recently.
68.
that's
Yeah,
not-
that's a little below half.
Which,
Um,
let's be honest, you've done some really shit rolls a lot of the time, so.
True.
Hey, it's true, but hey.
But this is just the dice gods pissing on my cornflakes. I don't eat cornflakes, but they're doing it anyway.
Okay, so
Just to
this
spite
was
me.
versus green, and okay, so as you throw out the Hammer of Inquisition, the very portion of the psychic energy which you push forward, the creature doesn't seem to have a particular resistance to psionic on psionic. However, as the psychic damage hits, you watch as a portion of it flickers off of its form in a more of in a visual sense for you. The rest of you don't see anything. You see this thing flinch for a second. Seemingly resistant a little bit to this to this damage. So
I'm really wishing I took Aura Sight, just because it would mess with all your numbers, as I would know them. Also, as a bonus action, I am going to cast Precognitive Hunch, which I add a D4 roll whenever I make. Actually, no, I'm not. Never mind. Ignore me, because that's going to get rid of my danger side. Ignore me.
okay, is that the end of your turn? Oh, by the way, you guys are free to move as you see fit amongst this 3x3. Before you would have cast the spell. These guys are going to stay where they are, so you guys can move. Just because I think that's actually relevant to maybe have someone like Elsyan in the middle or on the edge to cast spells without hitting you guys, etc.
Okay.
Can we switch places with Philippe?
You want to?
Sudz, can I swap places with you very quickly?
Yeah.
I will say, due to the nature of this, Orm will push one extra over. And that means your concentration moves to there. There we go.
I
No,
knew
wait,
it
no,
was
that's a
already.
terrible idea. I'm gonna make myself big. Swap back. I forgot that was a thing.
If you get big there, everybody just gets pushed.
I just love the idea of Sasha.
We're just pushing each other over and over again.
Got the
Everybody,
Sasha
get in
purposely-
range.
Yeah, just because I forgot
Sasha.
that's actually a thing that you guys
Use
I
the sudden
mentioned
growth
to you
butt
guys.
to launch us into the pillars to take care of those cowards in the top.
Yeah.
You don't know that
Like a
yet.
flying dude missile.
Okay.
It'll be over because we will have the high ground.
So,
There's no-
end
I know.
of your turn, Elsyan. Ghaakt.
Alright. Well, I'm going to do the thing I always do in my first turn. I'm going to Bane this one, and this one.
That's charisma saving throws.
Yep.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. So, starting with red. That is a 28.
Yeah, that beats the 15.
Blue. 25. Green.
Bollocks.
12.
Okay. Not
Well,
one of
at
them.
least the one that we're targeting, you know.
Well, just remember, guys, that
I still did my job, damn it.
But I'm rolling a d20, and that was a 28.
when they look at
Yeah, they have high
when you look
charisma,
like that, you've got to form a good personality. I mean,
and that's something I don't like.
Yeah, why do these weird ass worms have high charisma?
Because
These
of what
ugly
they
asses.
do.
that's funny.
Because
That's
of
No,
what
funny.
they do.
guys, they're bards.
Ah, shit. Not
Can we
again.
hire
Everyone
one of them?
strip off. We won't be able to get out of this alive.
We are the worm trio, the trio of worms. We're
Are
going
you
to
saying
eat
they're
it.
a
Five
quartet?
of
Them.
Hold on, I'm just singing this the Hydro Fair.
There's 5.
So they're a...
Also,
Three
you,
of here.
yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I can only seat 3 of them.
As
I'm a dwarf.
as Simon
Yeah,
might
also
know,
Sasha has...
accomplished
yeah.
demons or devils typically have a high charisma.
Yeah,
Just putting that
yeah.
out.
They,
So,
Yeah.
also, well
Fancy
done,
demons.
Harlan, for inventing a new bard school. School of the Jingle.
okay.
I don't think I have any bonus... Actually, I do have a bonus action, I think. But no one's taken a hit yet, so I think that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
They're a barbershop quintet.
End of your turn.
I think you mean Pentet.
End of your
Quintet.
That's
end-
4.
No, that's quad. Or quar.
Okay.
Then what the fuck's a pentagon then? They don't call it a
Have you heard
quintagon.
of 2 languages called Latin and Greek?
But
That's
they do
the
call it a
Greek.
quintet.
Okay.
They're both 5 and both.
As you
So-
guys are all standing there, you're all prepared for combat, you're all ready to engage. You hear the whispers once again around you as voices begin to speak into your ear. You begin to
not
feel
this
the
again.
fear almost running through you.
Fuck's sake.
I would like everyone to make a mental saving throw. Mental being intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, your pick.
Hey,
Make a mental saving throw,
Let's,
and I would like everybody to tell me what this is. And just so you know, it is not him.
Yeah, that would
Oh.
be
21.
I instantly
11.
fail.
Why?
watch out, guys. Wait.
8.
This is also for Arachne and
Sick.
Aurum as well.
Just give
Well-
me that.
That's mine.
Wait, mental saving for fear? Or.
That's
No.
correct.
Actually, yes, fear for you, so you'd be immune to this.
Oh, well, if it's
If it's
fear,
fear.
I should have advantage.
Okay, go ahead then. Roll the second dice.
Yeah.
no.
That's how the
no.
picture works.
Ah. Oh no. Fuck oh no.
You're fine then.
What a 6. I'm a mystic and I rolled a 6.
On an intelligence saving throw, you have proficiency in that.
Should I have? Well,
Good
I've
point.
got 7.
You can. You'd be using
I
your
got a
charisma,
9.
so you'd have +7.
Yep,
Just
I've
high
got
as a
11.
mental stat.
I've got a 9. Okay.
Charisma is a mental stat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
intelligence, wisdom, or charisma are mental stats.
It's really just a state of mind and all, really.
Yeah.
As long as you think you're confident, you're confident.
Exactly. So,
That's why these ugly ass
so
worms can have such high charisma.
roll call. Queglod.
That was a 15.
Okay, that's a succeed.
Cool.
Malcom, Felipe, or not Felipe? Yeah, not Felipe. Arachne and oh, actually, you need to do one for Felipe, please,
Oh,
as well.
to roll that now.
Yeah. So
I'll check his stat in just a moment. Well, that's going
Mhm.
to fail him in a what? Let's see how bad it was.
he should have a plus,
He has +4 to his charisma save, so
and he would be
a 9
proficient in it
total.
because he's a warlock. So he has
Yeah.
the +7, so he also succeeds. So Queglod and Felipe
Oh,
are fine.
It's not coming
Malcolm.
up on his character
I
sheet,
rolled a
right?
nat 1.
That one. Okay, that is a fail.
It's been
Naturally.
nice knowing you, Malcolm. I've wasted a lot of effort trying to
Okay.
befriend you.
Nothing immediately happens. However, you
Good.
do feel a grasping of almost darkness and a sense of dread inside of you. Aurum and Arachne?
Orm got a 6.
Fail.
Arachne got a 16.
Succeed. Behold, you're immune to this effect, because you're immune to fear. And therefore dread. Ghaakt.
I got 11.
Succeed.
Whew.
Elsyan.
9.
And Sasha.
21.
Okay, you're fine as well.
I'm as surprised
So,
as you are.
Aurum, Elsyan, and Malcolm, you all feel vulnerable. You'll
wanna
be taking
talk about
double
it?
damage from every source for this next round.
If I'd been back. If I'd been
Wait, taking the
back-
what?
You take double damage from every source for this next round.
Oh shit.
Thank God for psychic resistance.
So Arachne,
There's
Yes.
nothing in your.
you all watch, by the way, with as these whispers begin to happen. Queglod, as you're more immune and more in tone to this effect, you begin to watch as, from the darkness above, you watch as these spirits almost shift and warble, saying things within their cages. You get a sense that none of the creatures you're currently facing is causing this. This might be more of an environmental effect.
Okay. Right.
Arachne.
Sure.
Oh right, yeah, got it now. Yep. Okay.
There you go. Those of you who have a little bit more knowledge of what this is.
Yep.
Like I assumed earlier, but now I realize why it happened
Yep.
then, and yeah.
I have no idea.
I know what's happening.
Sam, don't worry. Those who haven't
No,
been,
no,
those who haven't done high level DMing wouldn't know this.
No, I completely ignore that because I've missed something completely yet again about Elsyan. That's.
Oh.
I'm just gonna.
Why does that not surprise me at this point? Anyway, so
Leave
Arachne.
me alone. I've got many things to think about.
What's Arachne doing?
think they will.
Well, can't make it over to the green one, so I guess he's gonna
No, just add that
attempt
there.
to blood weave the blue one.
Bloodweave the blue one. Okay. That's an attack roll.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the range on that?
I think it's like 20-60.
Oh,
I think. Yeah. Ooh, what's that to hit?
That is 18.
18 hits.
damn.
So, what damage does
And,
it do,
he's
and what is it?
It's 1d8, and it's a strength save on this part.
Okay, that's not good. It's a 15 on its strength save.
It meets the DC.
Okay, so it does beat it. Okay. Just. And how much damage does it take?
It take 5.
5
Piercing?
piercing. Okay.
5 piercing.
And that is on blue.
And causes bleeding, if that matters at all.
Yeah, it's as the thin web, like the mesh of just red string gets shot out of Arachne. You watch as it strikes the outside of this creature, as it just pulls the net off, slicing it to one side. You can see as it cuts into it, it doesn't seem to bleed.
Ooh, be right back.
Yeah, I had a feeling, but
Uh,
it should be in range, so yeah. Alright.
is Hex a bonus action? Or is it a...
Hex is a bonus action.
She can Hex one. And she
Just a sec, guys.
Sure. Guess gonna just hex the
But Sasha,
one.
you're next in the initiative. Worst time to leave. So which one are you going to hex?
the blue one.
The blue one. I need that, and I need that. Arachne is now concentrating as well, and the blue one is hexed. I'm just going to put that there. That's not there. Just put it on Arachne. Should be fine. She'll live.
What ability checks?
And I'll put Ghaakt as well, because he's concentrating, and I'll put it on Sasha as well. What kind of ability checks does this one have disadvantage on now?
I don't know if it matters. Actually, you know what? Ooh. Wisdom.
Wisdom ability checks. Got it.
Yeah.
So things like perception, insight, etc. Got it.
Sure.
So, end of Arachne's turn. Sasha, who just went to disappear. Perfect time.
Alright.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm wrong. Shadow's red.
Ooh, boy.
So,
Okay.
monster wranglers, you begin. And
Okay.
actually, because it's also relevant, Shadow's blue as well.
Shadows blue as well.
Shadow's blue as well. So,
Okay, well, I'm going to
so,
do the red
Simon,
one
you have
first.
this left-hand side.
Yeah, we
yeah.
we did a line. This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the line that we did.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fair. So, if you want to start with red, go ahead and do so. If any of them can
Right.
attack, they have a 40 feet movement speed, and they're attacking their closest target, including
Yeah,
Hollow.
40 feet. And they can't dash on this turn. Can
Nope, they can't dash on this turn because they're freshly summoned.
they? Okay.
So if you want to move red first, if they do manage to make an attack, then they get, then put the token on top of them, and I'll do that when it gets there. So starting with that one, I'll get
Yeah,
that one done
move
now
there.
while I'm at it. You got your tokens on the left there. If you want to do that, I'll get to them when I do. So
Just
one
right on
attack
top of
versus
it.
Behold. Nope, that's an
I have
natural 4.
returned.
Fails to hit. This one, might as well I'll take that back. You move the next
Okay.
one. And this is going to be an attack versus Felipe. Felipe's AC is massive. That's a natural 2, doesn't hit. Okay, and then unless there are any more red attackings, go ahead and move those.
Move in the rest of the reds for a moment.
Remember,
That
just
one
one
is-
thing, just something to remember. If you need to, you can, if you press tab on the center and then you move, it is an accurate representation of 8, and it doesn't account for sideways unless you are moving more sideways. So you can, if you want to, go, okay, well that's 8 tiles there. So if you want to just hold tab to fast move them, you can. And I'll actually
Hold
fast move
tab
some of
and
the
then-
blue as well, just to help.
How does
I
what
can.
does holding tab help with?
Holding tab brings up the ruler,
That just gives you the ruler.
Yeah.
That's true. But I guess
and then it's 8.
fast moving. But yeah.
It's exactly 8, so it'll be... Yeah. Just make sure you go from the center of the tile. Okay, so 1 attack versus Behold from that other one. That is a 18 to hit, so I believe that now
Nope.
misses.
Blues,
That
are
misses.
important, right?
Yeah,
Blue
that's an
attack.
18 to hit. That now misses. Nice, so that one as it goes
Yes.
and blue as well. Yep. Okay, so we got a red and a blue here attacking the dwarves. So, first attack
Hello,
from the
Malcolm.
red attacking that dwarf, misses. Second attack for the blue attacking that dwarf, natural 20. Okay. This is
Great.
versus green. Green is Yadod.
No, not Yadad.
Yep, Yadod. He has less HP as well. Oh, I went too far. Shadows do that much damage. Ooh, that's quite a bit. He takes 8 points of necrotic damage, dropping him down to 44 hit points. His strength is now at a -4 penalty, putting him down to 14, which means the hit goes down by 2.
Who's to what goes what?
Yadod's to hit goes down by 2, his damage also goes down by 2, and
Shit.
his strength is now 14 rather than 18. And
Oh,
so
okay.
that was 1 hit, 1
Oh,
miss
it's
on
not.
there.
It's not fixed, is it? It's like a D4.
Oh,
It-
wait, did
it's
it
a-
go
no,
down by...
It's a D4. It's a D4 strength reduction.
Yeah. I know.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's damage is more than that. I don't hold up the exact numbers.
Damage is. Oh, what for the? For who?
For the shadows.
Yeah, no, the damage is not a D4. The damage is naturally higher. I actually also need to do a quick. Oh, okay. So Luzon fails. Yadod succeeds. So Yuzun is also going to be taking double damage on his from his stuff because I forgot he needed to make a save as well. Moving on to the one attacking Aurum. There's a natural 3, doesn't hit. And that one attacking Arachne is a natural 10 plus 4 is 14, doesn't hit, I assume.
I don't believe
I
so.
believe Arachne's AC is 15.
It's 14.
14, so it just hits.
Ooh.
Arachne takes 9 points of necrotic damage from that. So that takes away from the 8 temporary and then 1 regular. Arachne also loses 1 strength. So Arachne loses 1 strength for this fight. Took 9 damage and a con save on Arachne when you get a chance. And you've moved all of the red and blue ones?
All the ones on my side, yeah.
If so, Sasha, you're up.
Question. Necking a potion that I've been handed would be a bonus action, yeah?
Yep, if you're the one drinking it.
Okay. Since it was a potion of growth, what would my spread pattern be, and where would everyone else's spread pattern be?
That is up to you. It would be in the path of least resistance, so it would be out that way, but because it's a 2x2, you would go out that way.
Okay.
Because you'd be going into Behold, which is most resistance, and you can't, and you're at least going that way. So you'd be going that way, this one will be pushed back, and this guy will be pushed further in as well.
Okay, I think I'll hold off on the growth thing then for now. It won't really give me anything immediately. You know exactly what I'm going to cast, Chris.
Okay, Spirit Guardians it is.
Yeah!
Alright, what kind of save do they have to make? And what's the
I
DC,
still
so I
need
can just go through these 3
I-
real quick.
believe that it is wisdom, but I am double checking that in my spell sheet because now I'm worried.
That's fine.
Don't be scared, Harlan.
Okay.
No, I'm the one crying. These shadows don't have good wisdom.
Okay. Obviously, I'm designating all of our
Your-
current allies to be.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save, Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Yep, it's a wisdom save, and it is 3d8
What's the DC?
radiant damage. The DC is my DC.
Yep.
Which is 14.
Oh, this
so
one
it's not
succeeds.
it's not insurmountable. They still take half damage.
I
though.
know, which is still double damage for them. This guy fails. This guy natural 1, so he takes an extra die of damage.
Oh, I love it.
So 3d8.
Oh, I'll grab another one. From
I've copied them, and then this top one up, and this one up here is for the bonus damage for the other guy. So go ahead and roll those.
Do these ones first.
These ones first. Half damage on the top guy, so he just takes this damage flat, which is 12. Oof. He's still alive, but he's rough. Okay.
And
done that.
take.
This guy's dead. He took double, and this, yeah, those two are dead. I don't even need to worry about that. These two evaporate as they're destroyed by the radiance. You bring up your warhammer into the air. The radiance expelling out from you as it hits the two shadows. They are immediately evaporated by the radiant heat that is just coming from your body as you stand there.
It's just 15 foot, so did these two shadows get hit?
Oh, it's 15 foot. Sorry, I thought it was 10 foot. Okay, so this guy's
No,
Yeah, 15.
this guy's
it's
getting
big.
hit. This guy's getting
Would
hit, and this
it
guy's
potentially
getting
be a good idea to mark the area out, especially since it halves?
Yeah, I think you need to
movement
do the
speed?
AoE thingy, Chris.
hit. I can do.
There are pillars.
Hold on. Do I have a?
I'm not entirely
don't have a
certain
5x5.
that pillars stop it.
I don't have a 7x7. Okay, let's use this and hope that this is gonna work, because I remember this one.
Yeah,
didn't
because
have
it's like
graded.
spirits that move around, so like within that
So
area.
15 foot radius.
Mhm.
There's a 10 foot and a 20 foot radius. So
There is not a 15-foot radius.
no.
I mean, we can do the 20-foot one and just -1.
Hey, you know what? No, I've got a better idea.
Oh no, you're gonna do it like that.
The queue.
Yeah, so it would be from that corner, it would be there, from that corner, it would be there-ish. I mean, granted this isn't accurate because it doesn't encompass that middle bit. I know it affects these two. That would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that. I didn't realize it was 15 foot. So this guy, this shadow, that's cocked. Shame, because that would have been a success if it wasn't. Alright, he's dead. That guy, this guy down here, blue guy.
As I may or may not have mentioned, I love this spell.
Ooh, wisdom.
Ooh.
That's a 6.
Ooh.
That's blue. How much damage is he taking again? Just this bottom bit?
That would be 12 radiant damage. Wait, was it 12? Yeah.
12?
radiant.
Okay. He doesn't seem to shrug it off, doesn't seem to be particularly damaged by it.
Doesn't take double damage.
He doesn't take double damage, no.
Does he take any damage?
He does, yes.
Okay.
And this guy...
I thought they have resistance, the fucks.
Okay, and...
Basically, you know what happens when you stub your toe.
and
That's
this guy got a total of 19, so he's fine. So that means
I mean,
Oh, he
he
takes
aren't they
half.
all toe?
just takes 6.
Aren't these creatures all toe, if you think about it?
Shut up, Harlan.
Don't do this to me, Harlan.
One very long knee.
Alright, so you use your action to cast Spirit Guardians. Goes off, killing a bunch of the shadows. One of them seems to be strangely resilient,
Yeah.
hiding behind Behold's leg.
And
The-
it will proc on the start of each of their turns.
Yep, and these two are injured by it as well. This guy is just out of reach. So, unless you wish to move, that is
No.
the end of your turn.
Is it possible to move through ally spaces?
Okay, now I just realized this. An order technically does matter. Actually, no, it doesn't, because you go at the same time as the being of Enmity. So, yeah. He has higher dex, so he technically should have gone first, but it doesn't matter because you move at the same initiative at 15, so he'd still be affected by the Spirit Guardians.
Okay,
Which
awesome.
means technically he can't.
You want me to roll
if he
another
if he
time, or-
damages you, this can still break your concentration.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
What I was considering is how able am I to move through ally spaces?
Difficult terrain, so long as you don't stop on their tile. If you move into an area, it won't proc until the beginning of their turn.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. That wouldn't do it, so it doesn't matter.
Where are you trying to get to?
If I could get to like there or there, it would proc on the red guy.
No, because it wouldn't proc till the start of his turn anyway, which is now.
Oh no, yeah, it counts the moment they enter it. Also, as well as the
okay.
first.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Let's...
Actually, no, I will do that and end up there, which I believe is all
So
of my
procs
movement.
on this
instantaneous.
guy.
So procs on that guy.
Okay. He succeeds on his save, so he takes half damage and is then doubled.
Do you want me to roll again because this is technically a separate?
No, because you're moving. This is still your turn.
Okay.
The beginning of their turn, I'll do them, but they've got a whole initiative to go around first. So, beginning of that one, he has the same HP as his brethren. Beginning of the Enmity's turn, seeing as that this one's not in the radius anymore, he's just going to move up and... This one... Yep, this one's just going to go for 2 attacks on the weak dwarf.
One moment.
And Director is gonna attack him because I believe she's in range, right?
Yes, she is. Has her turn been yet? Yes, it has. So she has the ability to do so. So if you wish to go ahead, you can go ahead and do the attack for Arachne. He is going to make the attack against that one. Yep, 2 claw attacks. First one, that definitely hits on a 19. Second one,
that's a nat
hits on
20.
Nat 20, nice. So now I need to roll the damage, the 2 damaging attacks versus this guy.
Oh, that also procs her thing.
Which is?
Her blood well.
Which is?
Whenever you roll a natural critical in combat, you create a 3/3 well of power, which gives your allies who step in it 1 hit die of temporary hit points. Each ally will be affected by this once.
Right. I'm sorry about
Okay, where do you wish to create the 3/3 well?
Well, let's see.
The 3/3, so I'll let you decide that while I do damage to this guy. That was really bad rolling, but he still took 8 damage. So 8 damage on that on the first attack.
Yeah, right here seems good.
And second one is a total of 21, so he takes 29 points of damage overall. Knocking him down to 15 hit points, this guy. He is well and truly
By the
bloodied.
way,
As this one moves up, you watch as it brings its 2 claws through. It rakes across the armor of this guy, just completely shredding him as it rolls around. And just so you're aware, Harlan, these two, because of they're technically going at the same time, the start of their turn is the start of your turn, so it won't proc twice till the end of until the beginning of their next turn because you cast it this turn.
Unfortunate. Infernal, quick thing. I did not realize that would have changed some things, but doesn't matter. Infernal, I'm afraid your 2 extra AC are gone because this is a concentration.
Okay.
You can try and kill me, you fucks.
Okay. So Bloodwell, who's being affected?
Hello.
Ooh.
Felipe, me, Sam.
This
Sudz.
is the
This here.
yeah.
Okay. So they get affected by their own hit dice worth of temporary hit points.
Yes.
So everybody, if you would like to roll a hit die, you are gaining that many temporary hit points from Arachne.
Including me?
6.
Yes, including you.
Ooh.
If it exceeds
that
your
a D20
current,
or just-
if it exceeds your current temporary hit points, then you benefit from it. Otherwise, you don't get anything.
Right,
so the 2
that.
dwarves.
There's no way that's going to work.
Is this a roll on D20 or this one?
No, it won't work for Felipe, and it won't hit you. So
No.
this
What
is
dice you
your
roll?
hit
That's
die,
fine.
which is a D8. So a D8 plus your con mod.
I'm just rolling now.
Wow. Well, Luzun's all tanked up with an additional 10 hit points. Yadod, on the other hand, only got 5.
That's 11. I rolled an 11.
8 plus
Yadod's
3?
not
Okay,
having a
so
good
you
day,
have
is he?
11 temporary hit points now, Ghaakt.
Nice.
I did 14 points of damage to the blue one. I'm guessing they're not affected by poison.
They are.
They are. Okay, then it needs to
This is versus
make
the
a.
blue one. Okay, I need to roll something real quick.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That too. So, Constitution saving throw. That is a 7. It fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright. I need 2 of these. Actually, no, I need 4 of these because it was a nat 20.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, poison's pretty strong when you've got a giant spider that rolls a natural 20. So, yeah. So that is 10 points of poison
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. As
And
that...
it can't move.
And it can't move. Well, it's fine, it's done moving anyway. However... so bad for me, but that's fine. So,
So good for us.
it is indeed good for you. As this happens, I'm going to say Malcom, Elsyan, who hasn't acted in initiative yet?
Me.
Everybody who hasn't acted in initiative yet, including Arachne, because Arachne seems to be looking this way, you watch as this thing shifts and shudders. It's not real.
Which thing?
This.
Oh.
It did damage, though. So you get the sense that this thing's playing with your mind yet again.
I told you. Did I or did I not tell you, Harlan?
Well, you did say it was a possibility. I also believed delusions were a possibility, but
Well,
shit.
Malcom won that bet then.
Well, the illusions that can still do damage, so...
Yes, and use
We're not
abilities
entirely out of
and
order.
so on.
Queglod.
We need to figure out the source of these.
Yes, this one is going to, knowing full well that Aurum is taking double damage here, is going to focus Aurum. It's 2 attacks. First attack, 27.
Of course.
Second attack, 13.
No.
So only 1 hit, however that is double damage, so I will roll this twice. 7 plus...
Oh, would you look at that? 240 damage.
Actually, no, I'm doing this all wrong. It's double damage, it's not a crit, so I don't re-roll the dice. Okay, so that is... That's 26 points of damage to Aurum.
How much?
26 from 1 hit. She took
Alright,
double
cool.
damage though, so it was 13 doubled. Okay, that one's done. This one is going to move to here. This one's going to move to here.
Does Queggles perceive them moving?
Yes,
And-
Queggles sees them moving as this shadowy form begins to move. The only thing which is really visible is the eye, which is constantly locked on, as it then reforms, grapples around the top. You can see the magical darkness almost flickering off the outsides of this. It seems to be influencing these somehow.
Important point. What are they locked on to?
Currently you.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Speaking of which, I would now like you to make a mental saving throw.
Just Queglod or everyone?
Just Queglod. It's a single target. What's the total?
Total is going to be 8,
How much?
16.
16. That is a fail.
Oh, shit.
You all watch as Queglod, as she's on the back of Felipe, she's looking up following these. As she does, you watch as she goes down onto her knees, looks at her hands, and begins heavily breathing. You are currently incapacitated and prone. You cannot do anything in your next round of combat. You will make another saving throw at the end of your turn. So, Queggles is out of action.
How visible is Queggles?
How visible? To you guys, you can just about see her on top of Felipe. These things all know that she is there.
Alrighty then.
And they were previously locked onto you. With that... yeah, this thing's going to be mean. Okay, do I have a 5-foot radius I can use?
Oh no.
I'm gonna create a copy of this. I should have a 5-foot radius in here. Oh right, that's not gonna work. What if it's a 10-foot radius? That's too much! Great! Excellent! Alright, fine, we'll just go it like this. It's a 3x3. The center point is on Malcom.
Oh no. Why me? Stop it.
Because you're the
Yeah.
it's not just you. Okay, it's a 3x3 centered around Malcom. I would draw this in other ways. Actually, no, you know what? I can do this. I can improv. Actually, no. There we go. You are all currently cloaked in magical darkness. You cannot see. And yeah.
Alright, am I cloaked?
No, because you're on the edge of it, you are not wholly within it, so you are fine. However, you see your back leg disappear into darkness. Everybody else, it is pitch black. You cannot see. If you wish to leave, I will have you make a survival check to see if you can leave the darkness. Actually, hold on. Darkness is a 4x4. Never mind. I can use that area of effect.
Okay then. Well, that's nice.
Actually, no. So in which case it would go this way.
I've got no way to deal with.
Okay. As that you watch as this thing. Actually, no. None of you see this because you're all cloaked in darkness.
Well, now I do. I just turn around for a second. Now there's a bunch of smoke right on
Who
top of
turned
me.
off the lights?
Yep.
Help!
Damn it! Who hit one?
Yeah, the lights go out.
Yes.
This ain't the
How's this going
time.
for me.
You're in half darkness. If you wish to attack anything within the darkness,
I will.
then it will be with disadvantage.
Does anyone have a way to
In
deal
the
with
dark.
this? Because I don't think I do.
I did, but it's gone now.
So once per day, yeah.
Mm.
So
I doubt asking them a question which they have to respond truthfully to will help us to. 'Cause I, can't
I don't know,
seem
you
to
could
ask the
try.
question.
okay,
I mean, you
Orum's
can't
turn.
I may do.
Where is the actual person?
What's Aurum
I
gonna do?
may just try to start a conversation.
Um,
There you go. Aurum, then Behold. So you two are going together. So Behold, if you wish to do anything as well, you're welcome to say so.
Frenzied
I
Rage.
guess Orb's gonna attack that one.
Okay, Aurum's going to attack that one. Go ahead and make the attack roll for Aurum. And Frenzied Rage, you go into a Frenzied Rage as you begin to go berserk.
Yep.
Oh,
missed
so
another
close.
net.
So close on Aurum. That tease. Reckless attack on you, Behold, or are you just going to go normal?
If I'm large, I don't get advantage.
No. That's only on ability checks. This is an attack, which is different.
Alright, well.
And
this
what are you
isn't-
targeting as well? Also, what was Aurum's to hit?
Orm's to hit is. Oh wait, that probably hit. Oh wait. 12.
That hits. Just.
Hit!
AC
Yes!
12. And that was versus an undamaged one, I believe. Yeah, that's versus a blue one. That one's undamaged.
Versus that blue one.
Oh, yes!
Nat
That's the
20. Okay, so what damage are we looking at? This, which is
this.
8. Double it, so re-roll. Just re-roll this, because it's everything. Re-roll this. So 8 plus 18, 26 plus 7.
Yep.
So 26 plus 7 is 33, plus its con save, which I'm going to say makes it disadvantage because it's a natural 20. That is a... With disadvantage, that's still a 19.
Succeeds.
Yeah.
That
That was very lucky rolls on my part. Those were both very high for disadvantage. So, 33 points of damage for its first attack. Versus which one?
Green.
Okay, before you roll this, because it's relevant, this one's gone.
Oh.
As you slice
I feel
through
pretty
it, you
confident
watch as it
considered.
breaks into pieces of smoke, which then fly up and they join the rest of this. Queglod, when it comes to your... Actually, no, Queglod, you're incapacitated. You don't know which one this flies into.
Oh, good. Well, I'd help you out, guys, but I've been.
Oh my
Another
god!
natural 20 versus...
I assume this
What-
red
what
one
are
is dead.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get you to roll that because it had 7 hit points and you just rolled a 17, so even if it took half damage from everything, it's dead. So that's another one
Boy.
dead.
Can I just see
Man.
what the roll would have been?
Okay, so Aurum did how much damage to the red one?
7,
All of the damage.
Oh, of course.
11.
So what? That's 2
And
down, 3 to go.
it's- And it's non-magical from Aurum?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. That only does half, so that does 5. Wait, you're attacking this guy?
The blue one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was taking it off of the enmity. Never mind. So
No, I
still
won't-
5,
yeah.
but yeah, noted. You now know a secret about it. Oh well.
So how the fuck do I do this without fucking up everything?
Tell me you're going to move, and I'll move the smoke.
Yeah, I'll move down. Wait.
There's nobody obscuring this, so you just run down the side. Yep. You run to there.
Just runs through, accidentally kicks somebody. Sorry.
Ah, my
I found it. I
speed!
tripped over it.
Alright, okay, so while you're here, you notice that this thing, the creature before you, which you do not, actually you know that these things aren't necessarily 100% real. In your rage it's a little bit hard to tell, but you can just roughly tell. This thing seems to be cloaked in a little bit of shadow from the darkness. You get a sense this is somehow going to hinder your attack, should you make one against it. Anyway. End of yours and Orum's turn. Queglod, make me... Felipe can act naturally. If Felipe wishes to disengage or move or cast Thunderstep and kill your allies, you can do you can do that.
No.
You can do what?
Cast Thunderstep and completely ruin you guys.
Quick question, what would that do?
You all make a con save. If you fail, you take 3d8 thunder damage.
Oh, no.
Can we not do that?
Huh?
Can that not be that happens, please?
So, what would Felipe like to do? Felipe is very much conscious that Queglod is in in dire straits.
So, as a result of that, he's going to use his action to disengage. Speed is like 100 feet or something stupid. 100 feet fly.
Okay. Alright, so tell me where you want to be in this room. I'll put you there.
Wherever the fuck you want to be.
Okay, seeing as you're
I'll be somewhere
disengaging
like
and moving, you said.
Yeah, I'm going to be somewhere like over here, like 20 feet in the air.
Okay, I'll get you your tokens.
Could I put forth a suggestion?
Go ahead, I guess.
You may, or I believe you noticed that this thing was looking at you when this happened. With your mental connection with Felipe, you might know that maybe you should make it so these things can't see you.
What would you suggest on that front?
There's a fuck ton of pillars. There's got to be somewhere where you can hide.
Why do I even
I mean-
need this?
I mean, Felipe's pretty big, but
Felipe's not the one who's in a fear coma.
That is true. Okay,
it's
so
true.
with
I also
Felipe...
don't know which one of them it was.
Hmm.
There's not many spots that are completely out of view of both of them.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're currently in your so-called fear coma, or as I like to call it, going mad. Make another mental saving throw,
Boy.
as this is Conjure Madness.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh.
you beat the DC.
That's a 24.
As you're there, you manage to snap out of it as Felipe kind of pulls you away. The distance doesn't seem to matter, just for aesthetic. As Felipe kind of flies back, you feel the mental strain almost break from you, and that gives you just enough power to punch through the madness. You now reclaim your senses and you grasp your forehead. You begin to wipe away what was sweat building up. You can see now, under your fingernails, you can see what looks to be slight red markings where you've been dragging your nails along your neck. Even in those few 6 seconds, you were rapidly, almost attempting to break free and give yourself some form of grasp on overcoming this. So, that is the end of your turn. Shadows Green. They will attack their nearest target. As normal, these ones cannot reach you. So go ahead and move and add the things. So 1.
Yes, please enter my aura of death.
Yes.
Yeah, it's worth noting that they also have half speed within Harlan's aura,
Yeah.
which is why I made the point about marking it. But
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the hurt zone.
Yeah. Something to
yeah,
note.
probably should have explained that.
This
but-
one still would have made it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Just something to note.
Oh shit.
It's when they enter their. It's when they enter it, correct?
Yeah, when they enter it
Yeah.
and for the first time on their turn.
Okay. So these two will make their con saves. This will be a new roll because it's a new thing's turn. That one fails. It's probably dead. That one fails. It's also probably dead. So if you want to go ahead and roll your 3d8, and any others which move into range will also hit this. I don't think any more can. But...
Supper!
Yeah, that's... Is that... Oh my goodness, that's double their hit points. Yeah.
We'll be fine, guys.
I was never
No,
worried.
we won't. Let's be honest.
I mean,
As long as Ireland doesn't fuck up, we're fine.
oh fuck, we're screwed.
Yeah, I almost broke the armor that I've been building for like 30 fucking sessions. So like, yeah, don't expect me to not fuck up.
We got one attack.
I always expect you to fuck up.
That's fair.
Okay, well, I've moved all of mine. None of them made it into range and survived Harlan's thing, so...
Okay, so,
Yeah.
end
One
of
made
their
it-
turn then, going on to
one
Malcom.
One made it into
Okay.
range.
Oh, right, one made it into range. Yeah.
Alright.
One
I'm
attack
just-
versus Bhold. Hey, that hits!
It can-
22.
See? It mattered.
Behold, you take... Ooh, that's actually pretty good. 10 points of necrotic damage.
Behold shrinks
And
just a little
you
more.
lose... I can't see what that is. 1 point of strength. Taking you down to 19.
No!
We lose.
One whole point
It's
of
over.
strength.
Which is enough to knock him down a bracket.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, no, not 1 point of
Dangerous. From the distance, I'm looking at these pogs. They look like knights shaking their fists at the sun.
So what? On my turn, I gotta make a mental save for the fear, and then I gotta make a survival to get out.
No. No, the double damage just lasts until the whatever caused its round to begin. Which isn't going to affect any of you anymore, because it's going to get round to its turn, so unless you provoke opportunity attack. You have to make a
So I just
survival
gotta
check
make
to
a-
successfully leave, because, you know, there are things here.
Like each other.
Exactly.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. DC is really low for this, so... where would you like to exit, roughly? There.
Go in there.
Okay. Just so I don't have to move too
I
much.
can see.
You leave that way, you end up, you're next to Sasha, you see a few more shadows get evaporated in the area of effect.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
The survival check goes with your movement as well, so it doesn't count against any action economy.
They just disintegrate into dust like so many
What
bugs on a
would
bug
you like
zapper.
to do?
I am. Since we don't really have to worry about it anymore, I'm going to use a 4th level moonbeam. Yeah.
Okay, I just burped because I was so surprised by that. Hold on, let me answer Infernal's question. You get the strength back after a long rest, or someone casts Lesser Restoration on you.
I can do that.
And then they can
I need
only,
all these
and then
die.
even then they can only remove 1d4.
Look, don't worry, I'll be there
Yes.
soon enough.
2
Just
people
give
have
me a
Lesser
minute.
Restoration. So you cast Moonbeam at 4th level. Where do you wish to place it?
Indeed. From what I can. So what?
It's a 2x2. Where would you like to place it?
So it's a 2x2. Then I'm gonna place it.
So you've got obvious locations like here. It's also a 40-foot cylinder, so it can't reach this guy. Just noting that.
Unless you put it on the top of the pillar.
Unless you put it on the
I
top of the
guess.
pillar, going
But I don't
down.
know that it's there.
Yeah, you don't know it's there because Queglod was incapacitated. So
So I guess I'll put it
there, hitting those
there.
two. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as
Not
you
Aurum.
as you bring your stuff there, looking at it, you can see the daylight almost snuffed out. As you kind of think and you grasp on the power calling nature to you, so distant from it.
It's gonna do necrotic damage, isn't it? Because it's. Wait, no, that's a different one. Aha! No, I was wrong.
No.
Ignore me.
As you hold your hold your staff there, you watch as another bit of ivy curls around. This one with a light white in it. And as it touches the edge of Lighthouse, Lighthouse glows along with the other ones that are in there, the red and the yellow. And as they mingle together, your moonbeam goes off, causing this large pillar of radiant light to strike at these two. I believe, because this guy is made of darkness, he has disadvantage on the save. So he's probably dead. Yes. So if you want to go ahead and roll your damage, which I believe...
40-10.
4d10.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
Oh, you have to get that in the soundboard.
Maybe. 24.
24.
Okay, yeah, and he dies. Because that's double damage on him. So that's 48, and he's gone. This guy, on the other hand, he does not have disadvantage. That is a 21. High roll on his con.
So it takes half damage.
Takes half damage, which is what? 12. 12 points of radiant damage on him. And yeah. So.
So you guys know, I'm out of 20s for this fight now. I'm going to use my 2.
This is versus the red one. 12 points of damage. Wait, red one hasn't been damaged, really? Oh, no, it hasn't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't in the radius.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just out. Okay.
I didn't have enough movement to get to it, but don't
Well-
worry. This turn.
By the way, Sasha, for the intent of going forward, you'll be the one going first, followed by it. Because you're technically going at the same time.
Okay.
So it means if it would cast any spells or perform any actions, you guys would be doing it at the same time, so it makes sense from my end.
Okay.
So, end of your turn, Malcolm, unless you have a bonus action, which is a cantrip, which I believe you don't. You can still move, though, if you wanted to move.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh! You tap your staff, and now the crystal is engulfed, no longer giving off its light as it's eaten up by the end of a large orb at the end, which is now the Shillelagh. Okay, end of your turn, you can move. Is the dwarves' turn. The dwarves are going to see if they can navigate. Let's start with Yadod. No.
Poor Yadod.
Ooh, Lazan knows where he's going.
Oh, yeah, Dodd.
Is it me or is Yadod just having the shittest of time?
Look, is there anybody there? Yeah, there's Will there. Okay. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's disengaging. 4, 5. He's
Gonna tell. What's
go
that?
there.
It's a little Ghaakt.
Okay, he's going to go there to confront this shadow to try and protect you a bit more. Yeah, he's lost in there, so he's going to make an attack with disadvantage. Oh, this is going to be brutal.
Uh-oh.
That's a natural
2
2.
20s.
Natural 2. At least it's not a nat 1.
That's true. It is a natural 1. As he goes to swing, he just goes completely wide, swinging at nothing, not really sure what he's swinging at.
Oh, watch it.
End of his turn, Elsyan, and then Ghaakt. Going back to
Elsyan.
the initiative order.
Welcome to
I
round 2.
forgot Elsyan's there too.
Elsyan's in there. He's there.
Okay, right. Is that no, okay.
Question: can you see people's brains in there?
That's one good question.
He can
actually,
sense
yes.
where all of you guys are, but he doesn't know how far the darkness extends outwards and in what
Okay,
directions.
where? I don't know.
Okay.
He's just
Okay.
seen the dwarf leave, and he knows that Behold's moving around fine, so you can probably ascertain that this area is fine.
There was a
And
huge
also
gust-
that, and
Yeah.
also,
The sound of my voice.
also that Malcolm stopped here, which probably means it's fine.
I am
a
going
big
to
gust of smoke
Go.
gushing past me, which I guess
Try and
means
get
that.
I was trying to get to actually probably get right next to Malcolm because Malcolm needs protecting.
Okay, make a survival check with advantage because you know roughly where you're going. DC isn't high, don't worry. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, moving over, you rush next to Malcolm. You burst out of the darkness with that surprised look on your face and your reindeer things jingling as you go.
Dingle, 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 dingle.
Okay, Chris, just to think for my art, can we have Elsyan looking really like sinister, but still with the reindeer antlers?
Noted. Remind me, or send me a message now, and I'll put that in later. So,
Seasonal Elsyan.
seasonal Elsyan.
I am happy to have seasonal Elsyan. I know. Just
It's fun. It's fine. So, as
reindeer.
okay,
That should be enough to prompt you.
yeah, hopefully. So,
Get the seasonal Elsyan event, Christmas time only in the Dawnbreakers gacha game.
so, that's a
Please,
combination of
don't
Sunday
get
and
too
Thursday Dawnbreakers. So, what would you like to do?
Exactly. Well, Have we figured out?
Better than the Breaking Dawners.
I need one of these thingies.
Because I know you're going to ask it, I'm going to pre-prepare it now.
I've still got concentration on my danger side, I believe. Yes.
Oh!
I
That's
see
a
that, Chris.
question.
Oh, you see it? Do you see it now?
No.
Quick question. Can Sam sense where
1 second.
these two are with his brain fuckery?
I'm going to say potentially, however, he'll still be out of line of sight, so any saving throw inducing ones won't work.
Exactly. All my abilities are line of sight. They're not me being able to tell where the mind is.
Yeah.
It's
The mind
seeing
thing is
them.
a flavour thing to allow him to navigate between left, right, up and down. He's got keen mind, so he knows which way north is anyway, so it makes sense.
Okay.
But anyway, for now, I'm going to be attack. Actually,
Actually.
I'm thinking ransack mine. Wait, have we figured out if this red one is real or not yet?
Not yet, I don't think.
It's only been attacked
The
once.
only ones that you've figured out that are not real are the blue
Were the
one
green
and
one-
the green one, which is dead.
The one that died, the blue one. That's about to die.
Damn, ransack. I don't want to use ransack mine unless it's real.
What do you
Or
want
I
to do,
don't want to
Elsyan?
not use it. I'm thinking it's dangerous. Hammer of Inquisition. No, I don't want to use the Hammer of Inquisition. Everything.
I don't want to be the generic warlock only using Eldritch Blast.
Exactly. I'm not a warlock, honest.
If you finger gun it, it'll look cool at least.
Hey, what's your things that you can do?
Many things.
Many,
I've got
many
Psychic
things.
Result, Psychic Inquisition, Intellectual, Telepathic Contact, Precognition, and Mantle of Awe.
What does your like? What was it? You changed to fortress thingy at the beginning of this. That can
That
what
means
can
it
that
takes
do?
half damage from psychic damage. Which, as far as you've
Okay.
actually been able to tell, these things haven't done much of that.
Yeah.
They're bad at it.
Just
I can hear the bait from Chris. You switch off of it and they just use
Exactly.
all their
I can
psychic
tell the
damage.
bait. This is the opposite, but
No.
definitely not a mimic.
Alright, you got
Okay. I am going to. Fuck it. Hammer of Inquisition. yeah, I said the same thing. I'm gonna Hammer of Inquisition.
Spammer of Inquisition, more like.
So,
But Hammer of Inquisition on Sasha. No. Hammer of Inquisition.
well, it
on
succeeds.
Red.
I don't have to tell you how many's by saying it's a mid-20s. So if you want to go ahead and roll your damage. 6 side points,
Yeah. That's half damage anyway.
half damage, 33, halved to 16, halved again to 8.
No.
What?
Yes.
Remember,
'Cause he's
these
also
things are resistant to psychic damage.
The thing is that that's still probably the best damage output I can give.
True.
It is damage what you want. What can we ego
Get a
with these
magical spear.
Oh, I did. Okay. What type of action would it
He
be
has
to
a
use
magical
the
spear.
Then use it!
Wait, my spear's magical?
Yeah, it's the spear. This is the spear of warning, which, by the way, is currently glowing.
Really? You think?
Wait, actually, huh? What's its range, Chris?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh my, interesting.
Anyway, what was it? What would it be to say use the spooky flute? Like, what type of action?
Action.
Action. Bugger. Oh well. I am going to sit here and stew that I've wasted an entire turn just to do 8 damage.
It's fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Ghaakt.
Alright, I'm gonna start heading northward, following the sound of magic and shouting.
Survival check with advantage, because you got a valid reason.
Because I felt a big gust of the smoke go past me, so I'm gonna assume that was Bhold.
It's not smoke, but yeah. It's smoke because I don't have a
Just
darkness.
gust
tile.
of wind, then.
Go ahead. Make your survival check with advantage, which I believe is a plus. -2. Well, you're
Doesn't
fine.
matter, got a 17.
You're fine. Okay, so where would you like to leave? You know.
Where am I, first of all? What's this? Is this for... No, it's for this guy down here.
No, that's for you.
Oh, it is?
It was for Bane, but Bane is finished
yes.
now, so it doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
I could actually use that. Mine.
If it's tile efficiency, I will steal your tiles.
Oh, hey, guys.
Actually, I'm just going to do this.
All right.
There's one guy under there. He's there. And Behold.
This guy's on top of the smoke, so that means
So
he's
let's
not
see.
on top of it anymore.
No, he is inside of it. I'm just putting him on top because I don't want to have to move 9 tiles and him.
No.
Oops. Get that down there. Let's see.
Right.
That's...
What we're doing. I'm going to
10
prepare
ooh, that's
for my
10
things
meat.
next turn.
That's
Let's see.
Damn it! Was the...
Okay, condition has been met.
Can I do the roll?
Is that 10? That's 10 feet, right?
Hmm?
That's 10 feet, right?
That's... No, 10 feet is 2 tiles.
2 tiles.
Oh,
So
right.
that is 25. It's 5
That's
times.
25.
It's 5 times
Never
the
mind.
first number. Yeah.
Can I do
Alright,
the-
so there's no way I can configure this to get a bunch, so I guess I'm just going to shatter here to catch these two.
Okay, what level?
This'll just be... How much damage has Mr. Red taken here?
A fair chunk.
Well,
If you're talking about this guy, he's got 7 hit points. If you're talking about this guy, he's got an indeterminate amount, but he's taken 20, I believe.
I'll just do a level 2. Hold on to it.
Level 2
You
shadow?
never know when I might need to do my sexy dance.
Alright, this guy. That is a natural... Oh no, that's a total of 13, so he fails. Because your DC should be 14. And this guy... Why did you high
DC's
roll
15.
on con saves? Why? You've got an... Fine. He's got a 20 plus success on that.
Alright, so he'll just take half damage, but that's fine.
Also, yes, go ahead and do that now, Malcolm, just to save time. So, how much damage?
3d8.
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 Go ahead. Alright, well, top guy's
That's
dead,
14.
and that's half damage because he succeeded, so that one takes 7.
any grand illusion magics this time? Or...
I don't
Yes.
think I've actually mentioned how this move takes form. Just basically imagine Ghaakt taking out, which I haven't mentioned before, but he has sort of like a spear. And on the end of the spear is what's
yes.
supposed to be a microphone. And they just kind of grab that, and under the head, on the back end of the spear that has the microphone, they just kind of do a gluttal roar.
Yep.
And that's what causes the shatter to happen.
What was it?
Oh, hell no.
Wait, are these guys
just one big long-
flying or
Whose?
the black worm thing?
No, they're not flying.
Flying or
They're
are they
slithering.
I'm also
flying?
going to use my bonus action to inspire someone. Who needs some inspiration?
Come from the land of the ice and snow. Is there a range on it? 'Cause
60, 30
Uh,
feet, I
please.
think.
She
30
did things
feet.
you can
So 6
inspire
squares.
first.
So
So I think it's pretty much, well, everyone except for,
Yeah, you can just about hit
Yeah.
the hole, and I will allow it, but you won't be able to hit this guy. Or the guy who's inside here, because you don't know where he is.
whoever that guy is. Wherever he is.
Hey, it's not.
I think it was
whoever, that's
Jensen
a
and
good guy.
Nosen, right?
Hmm?
Whatever. I think it was Yessen and Nosen. I don't know.
It's
Yabba.
Luzzen and Yadod.
Yarad.
Yadod's in there getting smushed.
Yarad.
Yadod, no. We've come so far together. Alright, who wants some inspiration? Behold's sort of by himself over there, so I think I'll inspire him.
I want to inspire you. I want to.
Okay, so Behold, you now have a D8. Yeah,
You got
D8.
a
You can
date.
use it. You can use it on attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. Just so you know.
Don't despair when you're in the
And,
death shroud.
All right.
Your head is already in the cloud.
End of your turn, unless you
So-
wish to move any further.
Who here has the higher hit points?
You and Sasha.
Well, zoop. Form the cube.
Could you please go anywhere other than that, please?
Alright, I'll just stay where I am then.
Okay. End of that. I need to roll these. Which one do I want?
The legendary L formation.
I want.
we call it the sideways knight position.
Hmm. We leave our weakest one wide open, then I come round and smack him around the back of the head.
Yep.
Yes. Actually, no. I'm going to do that one.
We call it the enclosing sea.
By the way, conditions have been met for something very bad. Just so you guys know.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That is. Where do I want to spell them? More than 30.
It's more.
Oh, please deep strike them into my area of effect.
That reminds me.
Yeah, they have to be here, and
Yay! I get more tiles.
okay.
They backed away. I think we're scaring them off.
Initiative order. Arachne. Actually, no. At the end of that turn,
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's the big thing.
I'm going to invoke a spell.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Sasha. Spirit Guardians is now no longer active, as a 5th level Dispel magic is cast on you.
Which level?
5th level.
5th.
Ha.
Okay.
Okay, so I was right about that too.
Yep.
Okay.
I fucking knew it. I told you there'd be dispels or counterspells. Yeah.
Okay. End of that. Arachne's turn.
Alright, well, I guess she's gonna attack this guy since he's hexed.
Alright, go ahead. I mean, he is. His hex thing's under there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh, there it is.
No, not hex. I'll move this. There you go. 2.
Nope.
Doesn't hit, believe it or not. Alright, well, that's
Oh,
Arachne's turn. End of her turn is going to evoke another spell. I'm going to evoke another 5th level darkness.
Leave me out of the darkness! I just got out of there.
How tall is that, by the way?
It's 10 foot, so from this point in the center, it's 10 foot up. You are concentrating, you're under there.
Yeah, just put it like there, so when I get out, I can just put it on myself.
Yeah, that's
How
fine.
tall are you, Sasha?
I'm about to be not tall enough. Wait.
Chris.
My head
also-
might in fact poke out the top.
Yeah. Can you poke out of the top?
I mean, you
Yeah,
can, potentially.
Gonna tiptoe my way
But
up there.
at the end of Arachne's turn, it's red and blue shadows.
Because right now I'm about 15 feet tall.
Right, so if you like to move red and blue shadows, you know what? I'm just going to do this the other round because it's smarter. But I'm not smart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
So if you want to go ahead and move red and blue, current orders.
No way, he gets a tile.
The current orders are the following: attack anybody who that move into the closest proximity around with the person with the most available spaces around them. So currently Sasha, followed by Ghaakt.
Oh, come at me,
Important
motherfuckers.
point, can they see through this?
Yes.
See, I should have moved to that space after all, because then they'd be indecisive.
Yeah, if you'd moved to that space, they would have moved around here rather than around here. And
Does
they're all going to attack Sasha as much as possible.
Does that include
Look,
that
I'm the
one
tank.
that just
Yep.
That's what I do.
That
got
one as
in the
well.
com?
Rest in peace, your strength, Sasha.
Huh, doesn't matter. As long as I don't die
Oh,
from
yeah.
it,
Can
I'm
they
good.
dash on this
Wait.
turn?
They
Yes,
don't
they can
reduce
dash on this turn.
the-
All reds
Yeah,
and blues
as
can
long as they
dash
don't
now.
like take my actual strength down to 0,
Yeah.
it doesn't changes nothing to me.
Yeah, the gauntlets don't get reduced.
No,
Yup.
but if his strength hits 0, then it's an
Yeah.
issue. Okay, Sasha is currently surrounded on all 4 points because Malcom is present, which means every one of these attacks has advantage. Actually, no, red ones go first, so it doesn't because the blues aren't actively there yet.
I don't know about Sudz, but none of the ones I've moved have an attack.
These two can, I believe.
Those two have an
Okay.
those two have an attack, and the blue one just above Sasha doesn't.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
So that one does.
That one does.
That one does. Okay, so this one and these 3 have attacks. Okay, starting with this one because it has advantage on Sasha. Okay, that is a 20, doesn't hit. This one, 4 or 10 total, doesn't hit. That one, 23.
That does actually hit, damn.
Does hit. That
Yes,
is
ever
10
so
points
barely.
of damage,
Okay.
and you lose 3 strength.
Okay. I'm okay.
Okay, remember the ones at the back? They can dash, so they move 16.
Yep.
There aren't any down
That's
here.
0.
For whoever moved this blue one down here that's next to Bhold, was it attacking?
Oh, yes, it is.
What a lineup.
It is attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one's attacking as well. Okay, so I'll start with this one. So 1 versus Arachne. Nope, doesn't hit. That's a 9. 1 versus Bhold. That is a 12. Doesn't hit. Okay. So. End of their round then. Right, Sasha.
Hmm?
It is you. Excuse me. It is you and the being going at the same time.
Okay, well, first things first. I think you can guess what I want to cast, Chris.
Spirit Guardians?
The Dispel Magic shouldn't have stopped me from casting it a second time, should
Nope.
it?
It's gonna instantly
Cool.
dispel it again, though.
Yeah, first things first, though. Did you say it was a bonus action to activate Lumus Maxima?
No, it's a full action.
Oh, a full action? Oh, that sucks. Real bad. Okay.
It's a magic
then
item with a
Spirit
command
Guardian-
word. Command word takes an action.
Right. I guess my first thing would be with my bonus action, I'm gonna I'm gonna save my bonus action for the moment. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level as per usual.
Goes through.
If this goes poorly, it works.
Goes through.
Oh, okay. So then all of them
Make con saves, starting with this one.
wisdom saves.
Oh, wisdom saves. Fails. Fails. Succeeds on natural 20. He's gonna take more than half damage.
Less.
Oh, less than half damage. He'll take 2 die worth, so if you move 1 slightly away, then that's fine. This guy fails. This guy fails. This guy succeeds. This guy fails with a natural 1, so you're gonna need 4 of those. This one fails with a natural 1. Alright, that's good.
Okay, so the top one is the special 1 dice. This
Yep.
is the
Go for
this is the 20 dice.
Okay. So this is normal damage, this is 20. So, the one who rolled a natural 20 will take half, doubled again, so that takes that to 7. So the blue one at the top took 7. He was not previously damaged. None of them were. Don't know why I think that. The regular damage is 9, which is just enough to kill all the ones who failed. And yeah, there you go.
Okay. And I still have my bonus action, right?
Does this one get affected?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
it does.
cleaner.
Yes.
It succeeds.
Yes, it
It's
does.
alive.
In that case, I would like to activate. I'd like to use my potion of growth.
Okay. Path of least resistance goes this way, so you can either expand up or down.
Yes, please do not push me closer to the big scary thing.
I guess I would like to expand up, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I, on my tiptoes, see over this fog now?
Yes, just about.
Behold looks back
okay.
and sees
As you do, you look
grow out
up
of the
and you
smog.
can see that the shadow from this one coming down to greet you.
Okay.
So,
That's
end of
terrifying.
your turn. Actually, unless you're moving.
I still have a movement. I would like to one.
Attack of opportunity. Doesn't hit.
Is that possible to move like that?
Yeah.
To 4?
That's fine.
And 5. Haha, blue number 23 or something.
Okay.
Or even that many.
It fails, it dies.
Yes.
Okay. As this happens,
If this one goes down, does it enter the area?
it will, however. You're assuming that I do not wish to use Dispel on it again.
Maybe you do. Do you want to dispel it? You know that if you dispel it, something worse will come out, Chris.
It's fine, you don't know how many Dispels he has.
This.
Never enough.
The
No.
beast.
He's going to do something better.
See.
Oh god, he's gonna do the 5th fucking shit.
He is going to move down here. As he does take the damage, so I'll roll his wisdom save. That's a success.
Just jumps off.
So he
Shit.
takes 9 points of damage.
These things don't fly, right?
They do. They do the Harry Potter like flying thing that the Death Eaters have, where they turn into smoke. He's going to move down here. He is going to kill this shadow,
Oh.
and he's
Oh,
going
no.
to gain an additional turn.
Shit.
What?
He is going to attack with advantage versus Malcom, because
Oh,
he
no.
is in the shadows. That is a total of 20 on the first hit. Unnatural. That's a natural 20 on the second hit.
Of course.
Okay, so first hit, you take. That is 14
Bye-bye,
points of
Malcolm.
slashing on the
we
first
hardly
hit.
knew ye.
Hold up. How much was it?
14 on the first hit,
Okay.
followed by the double dice for this one. So that is 31 points of slashing damage on the second hit.
Oof,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Okay. That is. Yep, make your con saves. Now,
That one succeeds.
because it makes the
and-
additional turn, Sasha, make me a mental saving throw.
Oh joy.
This is versus a DC 15 on the second one. Oh,
Okay,
doesn't
well,
matter.
that one.
Yeah, so your concentration on Moonbeam is broken. Sasha, you are now prone and incapacitated.
Actually, since this red one entered the area and ended its turn on it, it needed to make a
did it?
save. Yep.
1, 2,
because
3.
This
Oh,
red
on
one
here.
This red one here.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. So save on that one. I'll do that now. That is a total.
I didn't realize that one
15.
entered.
So it succeeds. So go ahead and roll your 4d10 for the moonbeam on that. Technically, it's not if it starts its turn, if it ends and stuff, isn't it?
Hmm?
Moonbeam?
Alright. Sorry, I couldn't hear anything. Discord went wonky.
Oh, okay. Roll your 4d10. It failed.
40-10. Alright.
Yeah. And if it's and
Question.
that's if it ends its turn there or enters the area. So it's
Yeah.
So the moonbeam breaks before the red one over the side there would.
Question, Chris, how's my concentration doing?
19.
19.
Because you're incapacitated, you can't take actions and you're prone. This doesn't affect your concentration.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab this one over here.
Yeah, that's fine. So you're concentrating, you lose your concentration on Malcom. That is that one's turn. This one's going to move up.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Question, since my thing is still going, does that mean that my thing procs on it?
It should be.
Yes, should do. So,
Okay,
wisdom
since this-
save, natural 1, takes an additional die of damage.
Nice.
Roll 4.
Or 4. I'll just move this
Okay.
one up for you.
Sorry, my thing's being a tad
That's
slow.
fine. Ooh, hefty
that's a
damage,
good-
24 on the red one.
Yep.
On the red one, yeah.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Bye.
Bam, bam. Okay.
I
Did
feel
that
like
one
death
die?
was slowly encroaching upon me, but then was met with quick relief.
Yeah, that would have.
Chris?
Okay, okay.
Did this one die? Cause It's the one that I rolled the die
How much
for.
damage was it again?
19.
Okay, yeah, it dies. Sorry.
Okay, so Sasha, like prone in horrible fear on the ground, just manages to push out, "Fuck you." Ah! Just dying horribly on the ground.
You hear a voice almost ring out. They won't be needing you anytime soon. And this one blinks down behind you.
Technically, that counts.
Yep. Okay. That is
And then he
a
says, "Oh my wamu."
Shinderu. Nani. Alright, you take
Teleports
you do
behind
your
you, nothing personal, kid.
you do your 3d8 damage. We're gonna say this is a separate instance because it's something else.
Omawamo Shinderu.
Okay.
Nani.
13.
Oh my woo.
13 damage. You get the sense, because you heard the voice from this one, as much as you can't say anything, and you only heard this voice. Actually, no, Elsyan, you hear it as well, because of your psionics.
Hey.
This one is the real one.
Noted.
Oh, motherfucker,
However-
you done?
However, he gets advantage on attacks because you're prone.
Yep.
And they would have been flanking anyway, so.
Yep. 2 natural 2s. Alright, that misses.
Haha!
And on its second
God damn.
attack... Ooh, second attack is only a 16. Not enough. As it goes in for the 2 attacks with what little incapacitation you have in your madness, there's almost a little bit of flailing as you raise your shield to bat away his attacks. Looks down at you, very well aware of your intent to survive. Aurum. Actually, wait, no. This one still has its attacks. Behold! Actually, no. The guy in here, he wants to murder it. That's a natural 20, so...
Erecte's attacking.
Go for it. Go for it. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to say, but your friend is now gone.
We don't know this.
No, he's somewhere in the darkness. However, what you do need to know is that now I get an additional turn.
Oh no.
So this one's going to go for 3 attacks against you, Bhold, with advantage because you reckless. Does Arachne's attack hit?
No.
Okay. I didn't even see what it was, so I'm just relying on what you said. That is
Two.
a total of 26 to hit. Second attack, 12.
Oh.
And 23.
It's
So that's 2 hits. First attack. That is a grand total of 15 slashing, halved to 7. And the second attack is 12 slashing, halved to 6. As it makes its 2 attacks against you. And then with that thing dead... Oh, it can't... Oh, yeah, it can still move. Arachne didn't successfully... Ah!
Ah, dang it. Was I supposed to put those doors around here somewhere?
It's gonna go over here.
There we go.
There we go. Now he's fully within darkness. Have fun killing him! Haha! So, end of my turn. Aurum.
Aurum's gonna move here and attack that one with advantage.
Go ahead.
Go on, Aurum.
Come on, Aurum.
You can
Oh, I
do
believe
it.
somebody shares a turn with Aurum. Bhold. Yeah.
yeah. So how much damage did I take?
Alright, Aurum hits. You took 6 and 7, so you took 13.
13. Okay.
That is how math works. Yeah.
Nope.
Grew. How much damage?
5
That's just one of the red ones.
versus that red one right.
It's not dead. It's injured. It's not dead though. Oh nope. No, never mind. I was just thinking that one wasn't affected, but yes, it was. All right, end of Aurum's turn. Behold.
Alright. Well, seeing as these little shits are gonna be annoying, let's fuck them.
I'm just going to say out of character, guys, I am on the floor here. Anyone?
I
What's
can't
that?
get
I'll
to
be
you.
coming for you, Harlan, don't you?
I can't see.
Oh,
Oh my god. What is that?
it's probably dead. Which one were you aiming at? The blue or the green one? Oh, okay, it's dead.
Bhold
Next.
just steps on it without even giving it a notice.
Next. Attacking the
It's
green
like
one.
it's like an ant before a man.
Green hits. Dead.
Next. Murder.
Wandering around trying to find the big shadowy things.
This is with a regular attack roll, because advantage cancelling out the disadvantage from it being in darkness, and it has half cover, because it is fully within darkness.
What's it?
If you're attacking this thing.
Can I not see it from above?
You can, but what you're seeing is black moving smoke. It's obscuring itself with the magical darkness. You get a sense that whatever these things are, they thrive in magical darkness, and while they're even a slight bit within it, Warhammer rules apply, monstrosity with a toenail in cover. Gets
Can I see
hits
this
bonuses. You can just about, yeah.
Pull it out.
one? I'm
Okay.
still in range of this
Yep,
one, right?
you are. So go ahead and make your attack roll. This is with a regular roll still. So I'll take away this one
Why is it regular?
because it's still within darkness. It just doesn't have the half cover.
Ah.
Well, that hits. Actually, does it? Yeah, that hits. What am I talking about? Of course it does. So
That's,
13
plus 6 now. So
plus 6. So 19 versus your remaining hit points, which, you're mostly untouched. Nice.
Now, my bonus action.
And Constitution saving throw
Multi-attack.
succeeds. 22.
Yes?
Huh?
My bonus action attack doesn't get multi-attack, right?
No. No, your bonus action attack is just an additional attack.
Yeah.
So, end of your turn. Queglod, you are now up, you are alive, you are there with Felipe, and you can see these things now assaulting Sasha as she's on the ground. Actually, end of your turn, Behold. He is going to perform 2 attacks versus you, Sasha. Actually, no. Just 1 with this legendary action.
Oh.
That's a natural 20, though.
Wait, what?
Fuck.
Natural 20. Oh no.
Well, lucky for you, those are 2 1s. Yeah, followed
Yes!
by 2 of those.
Oh man, a critical 4.
Taking you down by 20 damage. Slashing.
Ooh.
Now make a con save. DC is 10. This is for concentration.
I'm just putting this in.
With advantage because of your Warcaster, so you go ahead and do that while we go ahead with Queglod.
Yeah. Okay, it is time for me.
Queggle's
Oh, by the way, Queglod, from your current position, I'm going to reveal what you should be able to see on the map. Over on the left.
Oh, cool.
There's a doorway.
Either way, I believe I succeed. I succeed.
What's the total?
There's this one I succeed because it's a 10.
It's a 10?
I need. Yeah.
Wait.
Like.
Oh yeah, your con save is +4. Yeah, you're fine. So you just succeed.
Okay, I thought it was 5. It turns out it was 4. I'm very lucky to get that 6.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, yeah.
Just groaning on the floor like, I will not die. I will not falter.
I need to roll for him. Okay. Nope. What are you going to do, Queglod?
I am going to, initially, I'm going to use my bonus action and summon a spiritual weapon here.
Oh, spiritual weapon is
Scythe.
So yeah, a scythe of sort of force energy and try and hack at this thing's eye as best as
Just
I can.
eat
Okay,
up all the
make an
darkness
attack roll
they're hiding and use
disadvantage.
it to make a very big Zweihander.
Make a what?
Attack roll with
A big
with
two-handed
disadvantage
sword.
because it's still within magical darkness, which does still affect you because it's surrounded by a strange shadow which you can't see through.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, just something to know. While within magical darkness, all attacks made against it are at disadvantage. Okay, so that's natural 2. It misses. As it swings past, you
Okay.
seem to, where you thought the body was, you swing through and it just shears off a portion of the shadow which just gently floats away before dissipating.
I'm gonna be right back over.
Interesting. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to keep up my assault for now.
Okay,
So,
Felipe?
Eldritch Blast.
Felipe with Eldritch Blast against 2.
Well,
The one that doesn't have advantage, please.
I mean, I can switch targets if you'd like. Just
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah. No, if this one's going to hide, I guess I'll go for the other one.
Okay,
Should have
go
line
ahead.
of sight of him. So that's
Eldritch
2 from
Blast.
Felipe.
Alright, go ahead. Make your 2 attacks. 1 die per. Oh, I know. Yeah, 1 die per. No. They both hit. Wait, what's Felipe's to hit?
Plus 7 for Eldritch Blast.
Okay, that hits. So that is 11 points of damage. Not plus his charisma roll yet, so it's 11 points of damage on that one. Okay. So, end of your turn unless you wish to move.
And then, no, it's not the end of my turn. Because Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action.
You see?
So I'm using my main action to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, twice.
Then
Go
go.
ahead.
So, yeah, both the damage rolls are plus 3 if they hit.
Well, one severely misses. So go ahead and roll that one for this for the natural 20. Okay.
Just
So
absurd.
6.
9 damage.
It's 9 damage. Okay.
Who rolled natural 20?
And a natural 1 as well.
But,
So, okay, that's a pretty severe Eldritch Blast. As you fire out your Eldritch Blast, it shears off as it kind of shoots through, one of them hitting him fairly successfully. The other one, he almost seems to deflect as he swings down with his claws as it strikes into Sasha. Go ahead and roll 1d10 damage versus Sasha. This will not be with your charisma mod. This will just be 1d10.
No.
Hey.
Sorry, buddy.
Sasha, you take 8 force
I've
damage.
had worse.
And now make a con save. With advantage,
Still
because
with
of your
advantage.
Warcaster. DC is still 10. Because he hasn't done enough damage to overwhelm your DC of 10. Yet. Yep.
That seems pretty good.
Wouldn't have mattered even if it was a 16. So, end of that. End of your turn, he is going to use a second spell slot to Dispel Magic again. On Sasha, you are no longer concentrating.
Yeah, that's fair.
What level?
Come on!
5th level.
Second.
So,
Show me what you got.
indeed, that is...
Show me
Now it just
what.
matters how many spell slots does he have.
Guess you'll find out. So,
Bigger than me! Oh.
okay.
Do you have you don't have what level,
End
do you?
of your turn, Queglod. Green shadows incoming. Now,
Oh boy, they are really late for that.
here is what they are going to do. They are going to attempt to surround Sasha.
Of course they are.
If they are at the back, they are going to go for their nearest target. Dashing as applicable. So that one would move down one further and make way for the other one. Doesn't matter though. So.
They both make it range. This
Alright,
one
so-
goes all the way around like so.
Shing. Okay, so advantage on these 3 to hit you. First one doesn't hit. Second one doesn't hit. Third one doesn't hit. Actually, wait. Yeah, no. No, you're prone. I was just thinking, wait, no, they have advantage anyway because of flanking, but
The advantage doesn't stack.
yeah, advantage doesn't
Thank
stack.
the gods.
Yeah.
Thank fuck a Toran.
I mean,
Speaking of, just inside my head, a Toran, help!
end of their turn, because they're basically done. Malcom, you are in the darkness. You just got raked by 2 large claws from the darkness, and as you're unable to concentrate, you pull back, and you can see yourself bleeding heavily.
I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to 3rd level cure wounds myself.
Okay. 3rd level cure wounds. Roll your 3d8.
Yep.
Spawn you a new one. There you go. Okay. So that is plus your Wiz mod, which should be a +4, so that is 20 hit points healed. Nice. On the Dwarf Stone, he's just going to run over here and he's going to take 2 swings. First at this guy. That does hit. And again, if it's not dead. Okay, well, it hits anyway. So, dealing the damage. This is +3. That is 6 damage, followed by 4 damage. Okay, so 10 damage to the green one. Okay. So that's on that. Okay. Use 3rd level cure wounds. Anything else?
What would it be to disengage?
Action.
Sort of thing? Okay, so nothing.
You're just gonna wait there?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Because I can't disengage and move, and I know I've gotten hit, so I know I'm in range of something, so if I move, I'm just gonna get hit again.
Okay. Elsyan and Ghaakt, your turns. Elsyan,
Okey-dokey.
everything is out
After
of line
you.
of sight.
Wonderful, because luckily for what I'm about to do, I don't need line of sight. I'm going to use Psychic Redoubt.
What does that do? I don't know.
Choose any. Yeah, you won't. I was about to read it anyway. As an action, create a field of protective psychic energy. Choose any number of creatures within 30 feet of you. Until your concentration ends, each target has resistance to psychic damage and advantage on intelligent, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
I should have activated this earlier. Thank you, Harlan, for pointing it out to me.
How many
This
creatures?
It's just any number of creatures.
Okay,
so
so
pretty much
everybody's currently affected by this, except for
So
Queglod
every-
and Felipe.
Right, 30 feet around me.
Wait, so what does that
But I
do?
do lose my +10 to initiative. I believe.
Intelligence, yeah, you lose your +10 to initiative, but that doesn't affect your order in the initiative.
Doesn't it? Oh, okay.
No, because a plus or a -10, I'm leaving as is, so you'll stay there. Because otherwise, you technically get a second turn, which is OP. So
I believe probably the rule is that I just have to wait longer to my next turn.
Okay.
But I'm fine with how you're doing it, Chris. Keep going. I
yeah. in which
don't
case,
know why I'm arguing for a disadvantage here.
you'd be there.
Yeah,
Actually, no. You'd be there. So you break up the red and blue movement. There you go.
I should not.
You
have
did
opened up-
something great.
I
Maybe.
should not have opened up my mouth.
Yep.
Why did I?
Oh well, it's fine. I'll go by your ruling. It seems better. So you use
It's not
Psychic
bad, it
Redoubt.
does.
The rest of you will receive. The rest of you will have
Hopefully
advantage on
fine.
Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws,
Yay!
and resistance to psychic damage, which is so far irrelevant.
And I am going to be concentrating on doing this.
Okay.
Just double checking it.
Ghaakt.
I haven't taken any damage.
Okie dokie. Do I have a general idea where Harlan is? Somewhere in front of me last time I checked.
Yeah.
I can't step over Auron without provoking opportunity from these two. Let's see. I guess I'm just going to head out this way toward Infernal.
Okay. Make a survival check. This time without advantage because everything has changed. DC is still fairly simple. That's enough.
19!
Yep, you know exactly where you are, you know which way is out, and you know roughly where things are around you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd have to end here, which you can't.
Dang it.
Come to
The
me.
whole move! Alright,
Come to me.
these guys can see the
Heal
darkness.
Sasha, please.
I'm trying to get there. It's just the logistics of how. I mean, I could go over here. Would that provoke opportunity?
From these two, yeah. If you break anywhere within melee of them, you could go there and you don't need to provoke opportunity from him. And him.
I'll just go here then. 'Cause then at least me and Auron can. Oop.
Okay,
And-
so.
Okay.
attacks
I've
opportunity
got a
from this
plan.
one.
Sasha, you're gonna have to bear with me for a
hits.
second here.
And
You're
Oh,
taking
jeez.
damage.
Yep,
Okay.
You're taking damage. Okay, so that's one hit
Bring
from
it
him. Actually, what's your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay,
Wait,
no,
hang on.
that second one doesn't hit then.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Okay,
getting very worried then. I'm forgetting you're not Victor with 11 AC.
Nope.
So, damage-wise, you take
Good old.
8 points of necrotic damage,
Alright, that's.
and you lose 4 strength.
Wait, no.
So that knocks you down 2 brackets.
It's okay. So 4 strength. So now my strength is what, 2?
-4 from your total strength, which is the upper number.
Yeah, 18. So
So
that's...
from 18 down to 14.
I should say this many shadows can feasibly insta kill me if they get lucky.
Well, you're on 10 strength, so yeah.
Yeah.
Feasibly, 3 hits can kill you.
Oh, shit.
If you're making
Okay, so
mistakes,
that's
just
not-
press Control Z. You have 14 strength. I know that much. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me here, Sasha. It's kind of a work in progress. I'm gonna put a hypnotic pattern around this area.
Saving throws?
The saving throw is 15. It's charisma. No, wisdom.
Wisdom. Sasha, make a wisdom saving throw with advantage due to your thing. This one, wisdom saving throw, fails. Fails.
See, it's a range of
Fails.
30 feet.
Fails. Okay. Moving on to
19.
the big guys. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
Not
fine.
the big guys. These guys have a what? It's not great. Fails.
Yes.
Succeeds on a natural 20.
Dang it.
Damn it.
Okay. I don't have a thing for a hypnotic padding, so I'm just going to give you a
Okay.
yellow one. So,
Okay, so essentially Ghakt's just gonna start gyrating, moving them hips.
Dun dun dun.
And
they all
essentially
start
what it
following.
means... Yeah, what it means is that they...
does it this is something to note. Does it specify if the save is made against a particular type?
No, I believe that was Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
If it's too low, it doesn't work or something like that. But there doesn't seem to be anything about that on here.
Okay.
No. That's what I was worried about, but then I reread it and yeah, it's fine. So yeah, they are charmed. They're incapacitated as long as we don't attack them, which leaves us plenty of time. So for a bonus action, I'm going to use a healing word on Sasha.
On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is unaffected.
Dead.
He's immune to
Okay,
charm.
well, that's still helpful.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
it's
is-
still better than nothing.
Yeah, that's 4 of them put out of
I mean, at
commission
least
and
these
Sasha's
fuckers
fine.
won't do anything.
Make
so,
a
yeah, now
wisdom
I'm gonna
saving
use
throw
my
for your weapon. Oh, it succeeds. It's fine.
It's a weapon.
It starts
Can't
also
charm
doing
weaponry.
weird gyrating and stuff. You have advantage to hit them though, don't you?
Yes, but it also gets them out of it.
Okay, noted.
So let's see.
So that's
and now
your
for
turn?
my... No, I'm going to bonus action healing word.
That would take another spell slot, so you can't do that. Has to be a
What's
cantrip.
the point of having that bonus action?
For if you ever end up with a cantrip, or if you wish to use a cantrip and then a healing word. Yeah, it's ordering and just
Sorry.
how it works.
Point is, there's sort of an area you can squeeze out of now. Just
Okay.
so long as you don't step on them.
All right.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not running. I just need one turn.
Okay, so that recharges.
Alternative
Ooh.
strategy,
Okay.
Sasha. Please run and live.
Everybody make a mental saving throw. It's your favorite, your boy, double damage.
Is this
It's your
oh,
favorite,
is
your boy.
With
Everyone
advantage.
this the one of
Yeah, I
our
remember.
choice with the advantage?
Yes,
I
one of your
believe I
choice
saw an
with
8 there.
advantage.
Oh, it's with
Chris, could
advantage.
you,
Okay.
could you grab my dice? It fell into your fog again.
Oh,
Okay,
Well,
I,
that's a
That's a
19.
21.
does a 14
Elsyan?
Does this work on me, Chris? No, it doesn't, right?
No, it doesn't work on you. Elsyan, did you roll? With advantage.
Okay,
Because
but
of your thing, just
Oh,
as well.
thank God for advantage.
Is Felipe rolling as well?
Felipe needs to be affected by this unless he's immune to frighten.
Not
I
that
also
I'm
need
aware of.
Aurum and Arachne to do this. They also have advantage.
Okay.
with
Well, I
the
got
wisdom
a
and
19
charisma of that
Sure.
for Felipe.
Alright, that's me.
Felipe with charisma, I'm going to assume succeeds.
Yeah. This is.
Aurum's fine.
Wait, it should be +7, but it's in the sheet.
If it
it's not
doesn't
full
say
up,
it,
doesn't
you
have
can
a
change the
full
no
up.
to a yes if there is one. And
The no is a yes. It just doesn't
Arachne.
affect the thing in the box.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is this
I'll check the
proficiency in
formulas
there?
afterwards. Yeah.
It's yeah. I know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think it's taking the wrong number or no number at all.
Yeah,
So,
the total's
did
not-
anybody get a total of 10 or lower?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the dwarf.
Come on, you dwarf.
He
You
just
went
makes
to say
it with an 11.
dwarves, and then
Yeah, I
remembered.
did. It's just the dwarf. Okay, so everyone
Nice.
succeeds, so none of you are affected by the double damage.
Haha.
Okay, as a result of you all succeeding on that,
He loses 32 HP.
no.
Damn it.
Who rolled the highest?
I rolled a
Ah.
21.
Arachne.
Yeah.
With
A 22.
22. Okay. Arachne with a 22. Choose one shadow within 5-foot reach that you destroy instantly.
That one, since it hasn't been damaged.
Right, it's gone. Okay. As this happens, the whispers kind of echo outwards. You watch as one of the shadows, as none of the whispers seem to take hold, a black chain reaches down, grabs it by the neck, and hoists it to the ceiling above. Okay. End of the Lair's turn, if you hadn't already guessed. Arachne.
Can't see that one anymore.
Can, just has disadvantage and half cover, so with a +2 to its AC. So
Which basically compounds to about like a plus.
+7-ish, because disadvantage is roughly a -5. As
Sure.
statistics has shown, that is not true,
Real
but,
quick.
I mean, statistics is
Actually-
fine, but... Excusez-moi.
She could move here, and the disadvantage would counteract with the advantage?
From who? Oh, Behold?
Hold.
Yes? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I get one attack of opportunity from that guy, who has advantage, because this guy's on the other side. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Arachne takes 7 points of necrotic damage, Constitution saving throw on her, and she loses 1 strength again.
Oh,
Arachne's getting all the high rolls on strength loss.
minus. How much was it again for damage?
7.
And how much strength did she lose?
1.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and roll her concentration, and then go for the attack. Because concentration matters, because it's on Hex. Who's next after Arachne? The Shadows. So are there any red on this side? There are not. There's only 1 red. And this green, by the way, he's here this entire game. He's been abandoned.
Aww.
So Queglod, you forgot 1 shadow. So I'm
however,
gonna say he's here-ish.
Oh, did that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
That's what it is.
he's
Sorry, guys.
He was over here. I noticed it last time, and I was like, he hasn't moved. So he's just gonna be here. It's fine.
Nope.
No, he's gonna be here. So
Of course.
Does she not succeed?
Nat 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So her hex breaks.
That's fine. Alright.
And make her attack roll. Regular roll. He is still with the +2 because he is wholly within darkness. That doesn't hit. As Arachne goes to strike, it just darts into the darkness but doesn't manage to land any attacks with her fangs. Red's turn. I can handle it at this point.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to do
That's-
the
what?
the recharge.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Nope.
Alright, so attack with advantage on Ghaakt, attack with advantage on Aurum, and a regular attack versus Sam. Attack with advantage versus Ghaakt, that is a 15 to hit. I believe that just hits.
Just hits me.
Attack versus Aurum, 15 or 16? No,
Nope.
I can't do math. 17.
Nope.
And attack versus Elsyan, that is a 10. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so Ghaakt, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and you lose 1 strength, putting you down to 13. Note somewhere that your original was 18, because you'll gain that back on a long rest.
Yep.
Or when lesser restorations come through, which probably isn't going to happen for a while. End of their turn. Elsyan, your turn is skipped.
Yep.
Blue's turn.
Wait, what? Celsius? Oh yeah.
It's
Oh man, look at
minus
this blue
10.
turn. It's so eventful, I can just delete that now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Technically I shouldn't. because technically I can spawn more
More
of
things
them.
are gonna spawn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just because I'm technically supposed to spawn one of each color, so I'm just going to do that. I'll leave it there. All right. Sasha and the being of Enmity. Sasha, at the end of your turn, you would make the save. So for now, it's just going to go ahead with its turn.
Okay.
So attacks with advantage. This one onto you.
I'm not liking this little.
That is a total of 23 to hit
Shit.
on the first hit. Second
Okay.
attack doesn't hit on an 18.
Okay.
This one attacking
What's
onto
the
you. There's a 19, doesn't hit. And the second attack, that's cocked. Would have been a natural 20 as well. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so
well-
one hit. Dealing. Not terrible damage. That is 15 points of slashing. And make
Fun.
another con save. Oh no, never mind, it dispelled you, so that doesn't matter.
Sorry, I'm just mathing out quickly.
Yeah. That's fine. And then it is going to stay there. This one's also going to stay there.
Can I use my action
Also,
thingy?
did anyone say that the blue one is real? Did Elsyan tell us?
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Remember, I can't say
No,
anything.
but Elsyan knows.
Elsyan knows, yeah. He didn't
Did he
say
tell us?
anything. Say anything on his turn, so
Elsyan knows what? What?
exactly.
That
Exactly.
Alright, so
Mhm.
this
Oh,
one is
fucking
then going to
cool.
make an attack versus the dwarf. Arachne gets her attack with
And
disadvantage. Oh no,
with
regular.
just a
'cause-
regular.
Because Infernal's there. Regular attack versus the dwarf. Dwarf is getting hit for, again, 15 points of damage. At least that consistent.
Yes.
Arachne hits.
How much damage? Or how much to hit, sorry.
Let's see. That's 19 plus 5.
19 plus 5, that hits, yeah.
I
Okay.
believe it. Yeah, it's plus
Drops
5.
him down to that. So Luzon takes the first hit of this time.
And it needs
Oh.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have a second attack. What am I doing? Second attack also hits. Has to make a con save, does it? How much damage does it
Yep.
take?
It takes 4.
So it takes 4 on the first hit. Oh, this actually matters. If it fails this con save, then it might not get its second attack. Okay, it failed on a 2. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I rolled for my life.
Okay,
thingy.
yeah, it's gone. It's gone. You managed to save this guy from taking another hit.
Yeah!
Well,
Good job,
Arachne
Arachne.
did. Yeah, so that one's gone. That one is an illusion as it turns to smoke. You watch as the smoke dissipates. It
Am I
flows
muted?
through you guys over. You feel a rush of wind almost.
Do I see this?
Queglod, you see this. Behold, you
I
just
can see
about
on
see
top.
this. Sasha, you're incapacitated. You aren't really able to perceive it all that well as you're looking down at the ground.
Can I roll an
Can you hear me,
intelligence
by the
check?
way?
Oh yeah, we
This
can
is
hear you.
Okay, I rolled for my recovery from said incapacitation.
That's
and
fine. I'll
madness.
tell you in a moment. As it flows into him. Yeah. So, what did you get?
18 and 12.
So what's the total?
24.
Okay, you succeed. You are no longer incapacitated, you are no longer prone, your turn ends because it's at the end of your round. Behold and Aurum.
Question: Can I get can I like yell something out as I come up?
Go ahead, however I'm going to have you roll a d20 to see if it's incoherent babbling.
I mean, it probably still will be, no matter what I roll. Fuck you! Rah! Just, you know.
Okay.
And
How many hit points do you got, by the way?
Not great.
Nat 20.
Oh,
It came
No,
through
I need you
perfect.
to tell me how many hit points you on.
I am on 34.
Okay, this matters.
Oh shit.
As you're there prone, this thing rakes one more attack into you, dragging down between the back where the plate and your neck meet, as it rakes across the back of your neck in your enlarged form. As this happens, you hear a soft voice within your head. You called Sasha? You see as your vision fades, you disappear, and as well, you don't physically disappear, but you see yourself standing in a golden hall with mountains of gold next to you, and a bright red dragon with its hands crossed over in front of it, looking down at you.
My goddess. I immediately kneel and bow and do my. I seem to be in a bit of a pickle.
I can see that.
What should I do? I need your guidance here.
You've had my gift for a while, yet you have only just gained the capacity to use it.
Your gift, this heat inside of me, this warmth I feel. How do I use
Let it engulf you. Aim it at friend or foe. You choose. At which point the vision fades and you see yourself getting up. You feel the heat in your chest pulsing.
I know that this one is the one that is the real one.
Yeah.
And okay.
Friend or foe?
I don't think I can see anyone. Oh wait, I'm taller than the thing, so I can maybe see Will.
Hey.
I'm going to. Hey. Do you?
So you get
can you who? Okay.
I'm pretty
Okay,
alright, honestly.
Friend
I've just gotten...
or foe?
Oh, and I am aiming it at this blue one here.
Hopefully to prevent collateral.
You don't aim this.
It just happens. It hits foes.
Oh.
Okay. You learn the following spell. Sending this to you now.
Oh boy.
There you
Oh,
go.
I'm very excited.
This will not consume a spell slot. As you reach up, you touch the front of your chest. You shout that out, and as you raise up your shield and your warhammer, the rest of you feel this almost blinding light and heat just travel through. The rest of you who are all in darkness, you're just engulfed in a warmth. Ghaakt, you have to shield your eyes as you watch as Sasha just burns like a bright star as she stands there. You invoke Inferno. All enemies within a 15-foot make a dexterity saving throw or take 5d8 fire damage and be pushed outside of your radius. Those who succeed on the saving throw take half and are not pushed. So, these guys make it with disadvantage. It's a hypnotic pattern. Fail. 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 Fail.
I mean,
This
they're all...
guy.
Yeah.
Succeed. Succeed. So, now I'd like you to roll 5d8 damage, please. Oh, I need to roll for this guy as well. And this guy. And this guy.
One more to add.
That one fails. This guy fails on that one. This guy succeeds.
Do you want me to add another one in there for that guy? Or?
Yeah, this one will be a separate one. So go ahead and roll those
I'll roll
down.
that after the.
Yeah, roll that afterwards. Okay, so that is 26 points of fire damage.
And for this fella, an extra 4.
And for that fellow, an extra 4. Dead. Dead. Half damage still kills him. Okay. They're all dead. These two take half damage. They take 13.
Yeah, I'm assuming it doesn't specifically specify, but like I'm assuming the push doesn't activate on the fail.
Yeah, no, that's something which I realized as I was reading it. I was like, oh yeah, it shouldn't affect them.
Right.
Believe it or not, this one is also an illusion.
Oh,
Really?
Wait, both... Well, we did kill the green one from earlier.
Okay,
so question:
Mhm.
How many? When can I use? When can I use this?
It's a reaction. As long as you have a 4th level spell slot.
Oh.
It also has the condition above it as well. Upon seeing yourself or your ally in dire need. So the moment you or an ally
the
drops
danger
below
button.
half hit points, you can use this.
Oh, so
Okay.
could have used it sooner.
No, he couldn't have because he
needed
needed
to
to.
activate on me first.
It needed to activate on him, which was he needed to drop to half hit points.
And I
Fuck
have not
this
hit
shit
half
button.
points in a long
He also
fucking
needed to.
time.
He also needed to see someone, which even if he saw you, it wouldn't have been able to hit you. 15-foot radius, by the way, for the healing would only have hit Ghaakt as well. So.
I would be glowing more, but this area must be sucking up all of my radiance.
Okay. So
That
that
kicks
is
the
the end of your turn that it previously was. No, it was the Shadow's turn. They're all gone. Actually, no, it was Queglod's turn. Queglod, I'm sorry, it's your turn. No, it's not.
It's me.
Wait, Bhold, you didn't get your attacks, did you?
No, I did not.
Alright, go ahead and make your attacks. Aurum, did she attack?
No.
Alright, go ahead and do your attacks. I'm forgetting whose turn it was. I think it was...
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Sasha's and then
Change
it...
Discord.
Yeah, it was Sasha's, then it mattered. No, I didn't, because you've sent me too many messages. Let's see if I realise that the blue one is real, or do I just realise it? Roll, you would realise it, that you think this
You
one...
saw the thing.
You saw the thing flow into
I saw
it.
the thing go inside of it, so
Yeah,
that
so
was
you
real.
believe it to be the real one. It's also taken more punishment than the others have. Are you taking attack of opportunity? Oh, you can't move there because of the spiritual weapon. You have to move over it. Attack of opportunity.
Whatever.
Well, that's a 15, so no.
Yeah!
Alright. You run past, seeing this one being the real one. Your attack.
Yes, I would like to attack.
And if Aurum would like to do her thing, you'd go ahead and do Aurum's thing. Well, it hits, that's for sure. Actually, wait. This thing's in darkness, so with reckless attack, that would be only taking one of them.
That's the
So,
blue one, sir.
Oh.
That was the blue one in dark.
my apologies. Aurum doesn't hit, I don't think.
No.
No. Okay, so that does hit, doing
That's
14
20.
plus 6, which is 20. So 20 damage initially. Okay.
Con save.
Con save. 19.
Plus whatever.
It's fine. Hits.
22. Oh, here comes the wrecking ball.
Con save.
Shut up! 13. So we'll add a
Hell.
d6 in a minute. Hits. 12 plus 6 is 18.
And another con save.
Boo! Stop destroying my mobs. I can't do math. That's probably right. Yeah. Okay, and another con save. 15. Just
I
succeeds.
think
So
that's-
1d6 cold. Huh?
Yeah!
Oh, balls to that.
And it is half. that affects
Boo! You halved its you halved its current HP and worse. Great. Okay, at the end of your turn, and Aurum's turn, it is going to cast a spell and disappear.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
Queglod.
You didn't
Who
win.
detect invisibility?
It's not invisibility. Queglod.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Is that loud enough?
Yeah.
I can hear
Sort
something.
of.
Sounds.
There's the thing.
Kinda
happening.
You
Behir.
hear the sound of the door behind you on this side closing. By the way, just for aspiration on what he does, you watch his shadow coils around him, a very faint doorway opens up, and it blinks through it. Ghaakt, do you recognise this? This is the Dimension Door spell. He has gone
Oh,
300
I just learned
feet.
about that.
He's
And
gone
on top of
300 feet in
everything
one
else.
direction of his choice.
So on top of all the other problems, he's a fucking coward as well.
You didn't win.
I'll be honest, at this point, I say we hunt that fucking thing down. I am pumped.
Well, it's up to you.
Definitely agreed.
I'm fucking going. I'm raging, I don't give a shit.
Kill.
Okay.
Are you too sure you can even fit through the door?
Yes.
will.
You can just about. You would be in cramped space, which would mean that you'd have disadvantage on attacks.
That's only going through the door.
That's going through the door and the hallway. If there are
Oh,
any,
there's
if
a
there are
hallway.
any, if there are any hallways that are 5 feet or thinner, then you're going to have to squeeze through, so you can't attack and you'll be prone. Just letting you know. The only way to dispel the effect on you is to either wait an hour or to use a dispel magic on yourselves, which he didn't. Oh, actually wait, he used dispel magic on you, but it can only dispel one effect, so never mind.
Yeah.
We're still large, you two. Okay. End of all of that. Queglod. Actually, no, the shadows technically. No, Queglod first.
Well, we try and finish off this big guy, so it could be disadvantage, but
I thought it was
man,
fake.
something still.
It is.
Yeah,
It's fake, but they can still attack.
exactly. So might as well get rid of it.
Also, can't you just see it? Oh yeah, you didn't block it.
You can,
It's
but because
still
it's in darkness,
disadvantage
it's still
because
it's-
disadvantage. Yeah.
Nonsense. Shadow thing. So yeah, well, I've got my spiritual weapon there, so I'm going to attack with that first of all.
Okay. I actually need to mark off that it has. It's used that. Okay, spiritual weapon with disadvantage. That does not hit, I don't think.
No, that would be. That'd be plus 6 to hit. So
No.
no, it's not going to hit.
Nope.
Okay, let's have Felipe use Eldritch Plume. To start with.
2 attacks, each with disadvantage.
Each with disadvantage. So we'll roll them
First
by
one doesn't hit. 2.
Not going to hit. No.
Oh, wrong button.
Second one. Oh,
Doesn't hit.
no.
Yours.
And then yeah, Queglod's Eldritch Blast.
Nope.
Nope.
Next. Nope.
God damn it.
Okay, 4 Eldritch Blasts, each hitting the shadow but not actually seemingly able to hit the side of this creature. Disadvantage sucks. Alright, you can move if you wish, otherwise we are looking at the shadow's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Attack the dwarf, that one's going to attack Ghaakt, attacking the nearest target.
So I want to move all this.
And
Ghaakt, that hits you.
Attack.
Dwarf doesn't get hit, but Arachne gets an attack. Ghaakt, you take 12 points of necrotic damage. And you lose 3 strength, putting you down to 10.
Oh boy, this thing's getting heavy.
I believe that hits, right?
Actually, yeah, it is. You can't wield your weapon without disadvantage now.
Shit.
15 hits, right?
15 hits, yeah.
All
These
right,
things are immune to these ones are immune to poison, so don't bother with that. But the rest of the damage
Alright.
matters because you dealt damage to it last time.
That's 2 plus 3,
3, okay,
5.
not quite enough.
Fine.
Yeah, it takes that.
Damn it. Damn it. If only...
I want that thing dead.
5 damage doesn't kill.
Nope.
Shit.
Okay, and all
I
of
have to
their
do
turn.
everything myself
Malcom.
around here.
Conjure
Malcom.
animal.
Conjure animals. Where are you going to conjure them? They are not within line of sight.
Alright, fine.
Get
I'm
out
gonna
of the
move.
fart cloud.
I need to make a thingy.
Survival check.
Gotta move quick.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
apparently not.
You know which way is up. Where do you want to go?
I know which way is up.
Climb Elsyan.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And since I don't know which way I'm going, I'm gonna pick a random direction.
Okay, roll me a d8. Going 1 at the start, clockwise roundwards. Roundwards. Okay, disengaging and going in a round direction. You go that way.
It wasn't
No.
disengaging, I was just moving.
Oh, okay. You move there then.
Alright, I can see! Now I'm using conjure animal.
Okay, where would you like to conjure?
I'm conjuring 2 direwolves here.
Let me get my direwolf tile. If I have one.
Direwolf.
Should have one.
And they both attack with advantage.
There's my direwolves. Do 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 do. Where?
There and there. They both attack with advantage. Okay,
Alright, well, they also attack with disadvantage because of it being in shadow, so it's just a regular roll.
yeah, no, that's
Regular roll. Hits on a 17 plus whatever their thing is. Hits on a 17 plus whatever their thing is. That's pretty good. If I remember correctly, they are... I want to say it's a D8 plus 4. Again, I'm a monster manual for these things. Prepare me before you do this. Sir, I need to know what the stats of a direwolf are. They are...
2d6.
2d6 plus 3. Shut up. I was getting it. 2d6 plus 3. Ooh, almost pushed the rest of my books off the shelf. That'd be bad. Non-magical
Sure,
attacks,
that's-
dealing half damage. Could potentially not kill it if I'm lucky. Never mind. They're about the same damage as well. Okay. Alright, that's gone. The shadow travels this way.
They're twins, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, they are. The shadow travels this way, underneath Queglod and through towards the door.
It's still there then.
Alright, let's yeet towards the door, boy.
Okay. Do you want to deal with these, or are you going to leave the dwarf to deal with them?
You mean
I'm
that the
gonna-
Lord eye to them? You mean?
I'm gonna let the dire wolves arachnid or state.
We'll say, for all intents and purposes, you guys disengage from this combat and you keep moving. Aurum, Arachne, the spiritual weapon, because it can. And the two dire
Sure.
wolves are going to engage in combat with these. I am going to roll a bunch of dice and let's see how things go. So, this is going to be with ultra advantage for you guys. That's an 18, and for the shadow guys, 16. Okay, so it lasts at least one round of combat. Natural 20 on you guys, natural 3 on them. Okay, so after a round of combat, these guys finish off these three, and they begin to join you. So
Okay.
they are about one round of combat behind you. So if you engage in combat and you don't wait, then they are going to, then they're going to come into combat a round after.
My vote would be for go straight in.
Yeah.
On the way in, I'm gonna cast another.
You gonna cast another what?
That's the
Another-
restoration would have been nice on Sasha.
Another healing spell.
Oh yeah, okay. If we need
Another
if we need
healing
some
spell, what are you gonna
preparation,
cast?
then.
I'm gonna cast a second level cure
On
on myself.
how
Shit.
That was hurting.
how
That was-
greedy! It's fine. All right, now I need to load up this other map.
It's fine. They probably can't kill me immediately. Maybe.
Maybe.
Unless they're like a boss
Well,
level
then lesser
character. Had
estimation
some
on me
powerful...
then. Because fuck Sasha.
I don't have a less.
Okay, I'm
I
going
do
to delete this
that.
initiative order because it's no longer needed.
So what was that about fucking Sasha?
Trust
Nothing.
me.
Sasha is
Don't.
a really nice bird.
That's
Very
what I thought
strong.
you. That's what I thought you fucking said.
Yes, that is what I said. Now can I have my lesser restoration?
So
You know what? Yes.
this doesn't
Yes,
join
you
you. These do. And how long does the concentration on direwolves last? It's an hour, isn't it?
It's an hour.
Yeah, so that's all fine.
Yeah. Can I spend a lesser restoration on Behold?
Can I also have one so I can hold my weapon again?
Just
I'm just going to delete this and hope that nothing goes wrong.
Oh,
everything
well.
went wrong.
Okay.
Except for the
Ghaakt.
random towers that are still here.
Shut up.
Yes.
Ghaakt, What will you give me in return for my service?
Garfield, go away.
Look,
Inspiration.
Yeah.
I
Noblin?
gave you potion.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
Noblin
give
as
him
well.
that.
Yeah, if I have the opportunity to, then I'm going to
Okay.
lesser restoration on Will.
So as you guys
As
keep
well.
running, it takes a little while. You hear the movement further. You come up to what
Can-
looks to be a set of stairs going downwards.
How big is the corridor?
It looks like it's about 15 foot high and 10 foot wide, so you can move two abreast,
Perfect.
except for you two.
Oh
Felipe will
wait,
not
very
fit.
very quick thing. Was there a corpse for the other dwarf?
Oh yeah, that is.
Yes, there was.
I would like to. If I cast Revivify on it, will it come back?
It will.
I would like to go. Well, actually, Elsyan, you do it. It'll be cheaper.
So if you
Please,
do that
Elsyan.
thing, does that mean I get my strength back to
Please,
normal?
Elsyan, it'll be fine. I'll help you get the stuff.
But the diamonds that don't get. Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Chris.
It's been less than a minute since he actually got killed,
Yeah, so
so
what were
we've
you
got,
saying
we've
there,
got the
Ghaakt?
opportunity.
But now I've gotten that thing from.
Lesser restoration.
Yeah. Do
Sasha,
I,
roll me a d4.
get my
Okay.
Let's see
I'll
how
need 2
much
of them
strength
for
you
both
get
of them.
back.
Right here, D4 right
I mean,
here.
you know what? Actually, it doesn't matter because like Infernal instantaneously gets it, so
Yeah.
like no matter what.
Okay,
At
so
4 he gets it all back.
Ghaakt, you gain 4 back. So you're now back
Cool.
on 14. And Infernal got one as well, so he's on full as well.
Getting a little bit lighter.
Yeah, so
Can we get a bloody move?
you see this corridor leading downwards. Queglod, Felipe won't be able to fit in this form.
Just to quick clarify, Elsyan did bring back the dead dwarf to life.
Now I have to respawn his tile.
Yes,
Oh,
you can.
well.
And I need to get rid of a stupid amount of diamonds.
How about we just say that he decided to call it quits and head back upstairs?
There we
I
go.
like that.
Improvisation. There we go. Problem solved.
No, he died. So, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
No
Fine.
wonder
Elsyan.
he
Okay,
died. He was fighting on his damn hands.
Elsyan, you
Yeah.
cast Revivify. Let's see. How does he do? Yeah, that's fine. He comes back. He's fine. He's going to be weaker than usual. He is on 1 hit point.
Of course.
Yeah,
I
I
Billy healing
Tell
him.
them that we're making good progress.
No healing magics. I hand him 2 potions.
And what
Wait,
kind
he's
of
got a
potion?
healing potion. He's got a healing potion.
Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me, because I told you to remind me, and you did.
He gets 2 more healing potions now.
So he
Stop
heals
it.
for 2d4
Stop
plus
giving
2.
him stuff that he doesn't need.
He
We need
regains
those.
5 hit points. With the other 2, he regains another 7, making that 12. And then finally, he regains another 7, making that 19. So he's on 20 hit points.
Okay, now let's go.
He's also,
Yeah.
they're also
Let's
both going to
go
use their second
already.
wind, so they're going to both get regain 1d10 hit points plus their con mod.
And it's a ball.
Well, good job, Luzen, again. You're back at full. Bad job, Yadod, you gained 5.
Gadod.
Yadod's letting the team down. So,
Poor you.
you guys are running down the corridor. You guys are running down the stairs in the corridor. You see, as you do, you can see on your left and your right there are 2 doors. Ahead of you, you can see that there is one large door currently covered in what looks to be a black spectral mass.
Well, I think I know which door we need to go through, guys.
Look, so we've got to go through the other 2 doors and beat the boss on the end, and then we'll unlock the main door so we can fight the true final boss of the dungeon.
As you guys continue to move forward, are you continuing to move forward towards the big door?
Can we do like a perception
Go ahead.
or arcana check?
One person
around
can
the
do a
place?
perception
Yeah,
check,
I
and one
suppose.
person can do an arcana check with advantage,
Deceiving.
with helping.
Behold's doing the arcana check.
Yeah, what one are you doing, Elsyan?
Perception.
Okay. So,
It was
looking
with advantage,
around,
I
what's your
believe.
total? With
Was it with
advantage because you're being
advantage?
helped.
So I
Save.
guess I'll do the arcana.
For fuck's sake.
That's the total of 7 plus what?
So that's plus 6, so 13.
13. You can see that on the left and the right of the doors, on the left and right of the large door, there are 2 more corridors, narrow corridors, about 5 by 5.
Oh shit.
Leading in opposite directions. These are typical dwarven doorways. These are used for typical dwarves to walk down. These are narrow hallways. They are not used for
Now hallways or low down hallways?
Or
Large
giant Goliath.
4 square folk.
they're for dwarven people. You'll have to duck to go through these, Elsyan.
For fuck's sake. Well, at least
It'll
I'm
be
not
very
behold.
uncomfortable.
This should not Behold or Sasha, who can't fit through, along with Arachne and the 2
Right.
The
diamonds.
hold of Sasha, these hallways built for dwarves, the dwarf can't go down.
The
And
dwarf
Arcana
can
check with
trick
advantage
them.
from someone? Somebody do it. I'm going to make Behold do it.
That is probably the worst threat you've ever given us. You've bet
Oh,
Okay, that's good.
19.
Looking at this door, it's under some kind of curse. If you try to force it open, you're going to need to try and get rid of that curse, or it's going to linger. Alternatively, you can try and find a way to lift the curse through alternate means. It looks as though something's powering the curse, which isn't that isn't behind the door.
Should we check the other 2 doors? See
how
if
magic
we can- Maybe?
Yeah,
We don't.
like,
But do we have?
looking at this, just like, okay, first things first, I'm going to shout Lumos Maxima.
Okay. As you do, the light burns out brightly, covering the area. You can see clearly the walls are covered in blood, as you can see. Dried blood, completely stained. There are well carved, what look to be iconography of various dwarves and other figureheads. This is probably, from what you know, the heart of this dwarven city. You're entering the
Right.
area where you'd probably end up getting either the throne room if they were run by a king, or the council room if they were run by a group of dwarves.
a dwarf, what's through this
Yeah.
door?
Any effect? Probably a throne room or a council room. Any effect of the what do you call it? Of the daylight hitting the
The door?
hitting the door? Yeah.
You see, leading off from it, you see what looks to be 2 dark purple tendrils leading in either direction down the thin hallways.
Right, come on.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
guys
I'll
will
We
be
get
can't fit
activating-
through those.
Yeah, I'm going to be activating Detect Magic, by the way.
Okay, you activate Detect
awesome,
Magic,
is
you
it?
can see these clearly. Something is powering this.
Can
Okay.
And
do
it's
I-
coming from both corridors.
By the way, Felipe is small again, or Felipe is
That
waiting
what I-
behind, your choice.
Yes. think this power in the door is
Felipe will
going
wait behind for me.
Felipe will wait behind. Okay, Felipe is big, but not in the combat.
Yeah.
What?
Is
I
it
really
down
don't want to
both
use my
corridors?
last third level spell slot.
Down both corridors, left and right. Yep.
Alright, so do we try and split up and do this or no? Wait,
By the way, with
these
the
are
Lumos Maximus, from
smaller-
what you can see down the left and right hallway, it goes on for a little way, then they both turn the direction this door is. You can also see
Okay.
2 doors almost immediately after going into the hallway, also going the same direction.
Right. Following the tendrils, where does the tendril go in?
Tendril seems to keep going past the first door.
Okay. Then, right. It's probably best if we do split up.
Who's going where?
I'm taking
Can I
up
shrink myself by will, or am I stuck like this?
It's a potion. I'm going to say you can make an athletics check to try and squeeze through. The direwolves or Arachne are going to find that very difficult.
If you want to make it pass quicker, I suggest you find a toilet.
recast with a bunch of smaller wolves?
You could.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Regular wolves are 8, I believe CR 8? Or 8th, rather? Not CR 8, that's pretty high.
I will.
Wolf is
I will
CR
go.
quarter.
Obviously, I will.
So I
Okay.
could make 8 of them.
Everyone, pick a side. But me and Behold as being far too large are going to have to.
Do you want white or
we'll
brown
follow
wolves?
after you at the end.
White.
White. Okay, that'll do. Okay. So, who's going where? I would like you to split yourself top and bottom.
Okay.
I say, Malcolm, your horde's going with you.
Jeez.
Yeah, Malcolm's got all of
Go,
his.
Malcolm.
And
Malcolm.
His and Arachne.
We have to talk
So
about
you
your
go with him?
pet problem. You have too many pets.
Stop bad mouthing Malcolm.
Okay, Arachne can probably fit
Or
through
talk
because
to
she's
Elsyan.
actually quite a slender creature, so she'll be able to fit
I
through quite
feel like
nicely. If
she
she
is
is a
an
Druid mother,
arachnid.
that'll be very different, but she is an arachnid. She can squeeze through tight spots.
Oh man, is Arachne going to reach the 3rd form? Where she
Do you want these guys to split up, or do you want to travel as one group here and then just this?
Yeah. Felipe's gonna wait
You
behind.
guys have fun over there. I'll be standing
Um,
here with my large board. And Sasha.
Do you want them to split up as well?
Yeah, sure.
We're
one
taking
for-
this
I'd
one.
say we should definitely take one.
You get the injured one.
Yeah, we get the
Cool.
shit one, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't worry, man. I'll
So
help you.
as you split,
Oh, yeah.
you split up, you guys heading down, you guys heading up. Both of you, as you immediately keep going, you can see there's a doorway immediately to your left for going south, right for going north.
But the tendrils are going
But the
further
tendrils
past.
go past the door and keep going along the corridor.
Then I'm guessing we're following the tendrils.
You both keep going. As you keep going, there's the corner. You guys are going to have to squeeze round. With your massive numbers, you're going to have a trail of wolves leading behind you. And there is immediately a doorway on your left and right for both of you, and the corridor keeps going to another doorway left and right.
The tendrils go. Which way did the tendrils go?
They seem to turn in the immediate doorway.
Then
For
yeah,
both of you. Okay.
immediate door.
You both going in on the immediate doorways?
Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
I'd like you all to re-roll initiative, please. As you three,
why the fuck
Oh
are
goodness.
as you three are up here, please position yourselves as who's going in first. I'm just going to quickly lock. I'm going to move this up and lock it.
Also, am I still raging? Because I've been just
No.
slapping myself.
No, even if you're slapping yourself, you don't have the persistent rage, so you wouldn't have been able to keep it up unless you want to take 1 damage every round, which would mean you've probably taken
How long
about
would it-
20 damage so far.
Oh. Also
up to you.
press the time I need.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I know. I'm going to roll initiative and we're stopping.
Ah, okay.
So who wants to go first on this bottom lot? You've got a train of wolves behind you.
Well, that's the best type of train, at least.
Arachne's gonna what?
I was just getting them. Alright.
Dwarf will be on this
I
side.
guess
You three will be here. You
Malcolm-
decide who goes first.
I guess Malcolm will go first. Sure.
Malcolm
Take you
goes
got a
through the
shield
door.
and going through first.
Okay, taking out a shield and going first. Who's going first on your lot? And what order are you in? Dwarf's going to be at the back.
I'm gonna say that Sasha's at the back, just because like I'm very large and I don't want to get in anyone's
there.
way.
I'd probably like to. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which way we're.
So Behold will be going first. So, I would like all of you to roll initiative, so that I can get this out of the way now. Do I have these guys prepared still? Did I have them
Oh,
prepared?
Forgot to roll Malcolm's
That's-
initiative.
No, I
Yay.
didn't. However, I will describe these things to you, and then I'll show you.
13.
So,
Wait, no, crap. 9.
Oh,
let me quickly get you your initiative order up. So, we've got that, then we've got the dwarves, and then we have these guys. And okay, so 25 to 20, anyone? 20 to 50.
hold up.
18.
Wreck, I got 22.
Okay, you got 22. 15 to 10.
17. What?
Sasha got 18.
I know.
You skipped 20 to 15.
No, I did 20 to 15. I did that.
17.
Yeah. 15 to 10, anyone? Nobody? Okay. 10 to 5.
I got 9.
I got an 8.
I got
8, 8,
5.
9, 5 on
Orem
Malcom.
also got a
Orem.
5.
Orem also got a 5. Dwarves with a +1 is 19. Good job on them. And the things that you see before you. Behold, you see this, and Malcolm, you see this first. Before you, you see currently sat with what looks to be 2 large claws. You see a crustacean lobster-like creature sat with its legs crossed, head down with these tentacles drooping down from its main body and face. You can see a hard shell exterior, dark green, as it sits there with its claws crossed in front of it, with this dark ritual circle almost around it as it stands there. It stands up and takes a defensive posture for you two. This is what you see. As I teleport it over. Where is it? There you are. There you go, buddies. Let's
Oh, I hope this isn't what I think it is.
What? No. Of course not.
Please don't be what I
Okay.
think it is. Okay, it's not what I think it is.
Okay, you see 2 of
Might be a lot.
one on there and one on here. And that is where we are going to end our session today. In your pursuit for the being of Enmity, which seems to have escaped with the doorway before it, you can see what looks to be a lobster-like creature standing before you, ancient in design, covered in dust and channeling this dark ritual circle. That's where we went here. So, for all those on Twitch, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did indeed enjoy, feel free to follow. We'll be doing this every Sunday for this campaign, and I have my other campaign, The Chainbreakers, on Thursdays. I'll also hopefully be potentially picking up doing some MTG Arena on stream, but for that we'll have to see. Also bless you. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.